currently a student at the University of Houston studying media production with a concentration in film production and a minor in Mexican American Studies. Before I Leave looks at the story of Natalia, a young gay Latina who brings her partner disguised as her friend to her family's dinner 2 days before she is to leave back to college. During this dinner, she is caught being intimate with her partner by her mother. She uses the next 2 days to really understand herself, her culture, but most importantly her sexual identity and how that plays into her identity of being a Latina. Underneath it all, Before I Leave is a film about love, is about understanding, but it is most importantly a film about understanding who you are and who you've always been. When we look at the world of sexual identity when it comes into play with culture. Now, we have come to you all for help through an Indiegogo campaign to make sure that we have enough funds necessary for actors being paid, crew members being paid, production costs, post-production, and all that wonderful stuff that has to go into making this film a reality. When you donate to this campaign, you aren't just donating to make a film happen. You are donating to a cast and crew of young, diverse filmmakers passionate about putting out a story about underrepresented communities. For so long, the industry has ignored these stories, and we want to put it out there and be able to make an art that speaks not just for everyone, but those who feel like they can't be who they were always supposed to be. So go and check out our wonderful perks and donate today. There's wonderful perks out there, especially an incredible poster that you can get signed that was designed by Smoltog on Twitter. Her name is B, and we want to thank her so much. She made an incredible poster. Please go check out those tiers and check out all the wonderful ways that you can help us out. We understand that during a global pandemic, it is not easy to donate to a cause right now, but there are other ways that you can help us, especially by sharing this on social media and telling your friends and family about our film. I want to thank you all so much for listening and watching this, and we hope to hear from you soon. Smoke them if you got them, guys, because it's a Nerdcore Live Show, number 82 here. As always, the Nerd, you kind of hear the whole show. Launch my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
Snoochie Boochies, everyone.
Right? Snoochie Boochies. How we doing, everybody? As always, we're being joined by wonderful revolving guests here. We got a dog on one of the panels here, but, you know, that's just how Wedo is.
I'm right here, bro. Fucking right here.
Yeah.
Hey, Nola Bears add some content to this. All right.
Yeah. So, good old HR rep, Dr. Queen Weave.
As you can see, we're less a few guests at the moment.
Yeah. I was just talking with what up? Let me get a yer. What's good, Andrew? What's good? Glad to have you here. Yeah,
Dr. Queen Weave.
Dr. Queen Weave is here. The doctor.
Doctor is in.
Doctor.
The
Doctor is in. Aiden is nowhere to be found.
Michelle, does this look infected to you?
Wait, what? Let me see.
No, but
Yeah.
Let me put on my glasses.
leave it on my glass.
Well, let me go get enough. Does this look infected to you?
Yeah, I feel like those characters that their eyes look so little and then they put on their glasses and their eyes look huge.
What's up, First Bandit?
What's up, First Bandit? Bandit might be playing Among Us with tonight.
Ooh.
Brad.
Spicy.
or well, remember that episode of Parks and Rec where
Let me
what's
take
her
in all
name?
my books.
I can't remember her name, but Rashida Jones' character, they send her like an unsolicited dick pic, and she says like, "Yo, this thing, it looks like it's got like herpes or something, and it's like infected, and you got to get it checked." So then everybody starts sending her dick pics so that way they can check if they're infected.
Oh my god. Okay, let me get the angle.
Yeah, and they were like, is this infected? How about this? Is this infected?
Does this look infected?
What does this look like to you?
What does this look like?
Michelle, do not do anything of that. We're live on Twitch. Yeah. Even though
I
I'm
ain't
sure.
got a dick.
Yeah. That's it called. What's good? I'm just chilling. Got work at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so trying to relax before sleep. God damn. All right.
Damn.
Yeah. I might be playing. I just won't talk because it's 2:44 in the morning. I'll still listen though. I'll type.
Damn, where
But
do you
can
live?
tell us though who you want to get kicked out, or I guess you can put it
These
in the
types.
chat.
That's how all the
Bandit
randoms
is-
work. They type.
Bandit lives in the good old European continent.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, I got to play with two of them today on Call of Duty, and that was overtly fun.
You're like, I
I
don't know
Bless
what's
you.
so wrong about them. I
don't
really
know
like my
why-
time with
I
them.
don't know why Raul keeps calling them colonizers. I just
England
don't
gang.
understand.
Okay. Well, my stupid brother aside, I have a question for the European followers on here. Who's willing to take an American refugee?
Yeah, we're about to all start swimming.
It's
That
about to be,
reminds me of the
it's about to be
Ralphie-
Operation Homecoming in Spain and Portugal over here.
Going
That
dark.
reminds me of the Ralphie May joke that he makes about Cubans. Goes, damn, Cubans didn't even fly over here. They just saw the ocean. They said, "Fuck it, I'm out of here."
I mean, I am taking a gander at that Mexican border over there. It's real
Starting to
close.
look- No,
It's real close.
I'm going straight back to Spain and be like, oh, you know that War of Independence? That doesn't count against me, does it? It's been
Oh, sure,
generations.
bro. Because for those of you who don't know, Widow's probably the most vendido out of all of us out here kissing the ass of the.
Oh, I was
Hey,
actually
that might help us in the long run.
No. You know what? When I become a Spanish citizen, I'm gonna be like, fuck Raul. He stays over there.
But that Brad guy's good.
Over here got allergies, y'all.
Brad's gonna cross over to Mexico. He's gonna come back with a second and third wife, and then Brendan's gonna be like, "Wait, what the hell? You went for milk?
I'm like, look, it wasn't for the sex.
It
For
wasn't
the food.
The second one was for the food, and then I don't know what happened with the third one, but it just happened. Oh man!
Oh, I'm sorry. Allergies.
And then
No,
and then
Well,
I was
the
gonna tell Luis, your brother, or what do you want me to call you, Güero? Because I feel like that's what.
My lord.
My Lord.
My lord, my
My
liege.
lord.
My lord.
My
No,
lord.
the
My lord,
Furnicane.
my liege.
The Furnicane.
The Furnicane.
That's officially my brand name.
The Furnicane.
That's your brand name. So what do you like go by though? Like with people?
What's the questions? What's with all these questions?
Because I want you to ask
I mean, what's with all the questions?
I feel like if I call
Okay.
if I call you me lord, I'm just gonna be quoting a bunch of
Me
Monty
lord.
Python at you.
Anyway,
Man,
what I
that
wanted
flesh
to
wound.
say, I saw that in one of your posts. You got your ancestry thing out. So
Uh-huh.
actually, because you do have like if you have at least like 10% of Spanish blood, you're able to claim citizenship.
Fuck yeah!
You can
What about
claim
French?
citizenship from Spain because they go by that
What
rule.
about French?
What about French?
No, so every country, I did a research on this, like to see how different countries like claim citizenship, and some
Yeah.
of them have, I don't remember, it's like something blood, and the other one's like a land. So if you're born in the land, you can get citizenship like in the U.S., but if you have like a specific percentage of your blood, you can get citizenship from that country.
Yeah, you know,
And Spain is one of them.
what is it called?
We're
Solis.
just gonna hop in there like, hey, any of y'all hate Mexicans? Because I do too.
No, I know what you
God.
mean.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
You guys, Happy
I'm
Latino
just saying.
Heritage.
Bro, I can't wait for you to do Ancestry.com, and it's only gonna be like 1% Native American, so you can stop.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. 'Cause I'm not gonna do that.
That's just asking for shit.
Yeah,
Pop up
I'm not
like,
doing that.
Like your grandfather's not really your grandfather. You're just like, oh fuck.
You
Then
wanna
you
know
gotta
why I
keep
won't
that
do
shit
that, bro?
hidden. Like,
I was
You wanna
doing
know? You wanna know why I won't do that, bro? Because my identity doesn't, pertain to a amount of blood. What's it called? I never knew a European culture when I was growing up. The only thing I knew about was my Latino culture, bro. That's what I identify as.
also, if you like do a
you
crime, if you
yeah.
do a crime, you don't even have to do 23andMe. Just your relatives have to, so they can like, oh shit, look, this guy.
This guy
The paper says I'm
This guy keeps
adopted.
popping up.
The paper says I'm adopted. What?
Yes, there's things like that. I was doing a family research paper, and I got like, my grandma has like this huge family tree where she actually went to different places and like asked for records. And it turns out that at some point from my mom's side of the family, someone got adopted. So it's kind of like, where is this blood like coming from then? Like, who is this person? It's kind of
not to spill the tea on our maternal side of the family, but we're pretty open about who's
who's adopted.
who's kinda or not adopted, but we might not share the same grandfathers, basically.
They kind of just wandered in.
Yeah, they just wanted-
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, we also
you're not family. You're family. You're not family.
Yeah, I don't need to figure out if like I got any more uncles or any of that shit.
Hey, you owe me a couple of birthday presents.
Bitch, where you been?
Yeah. I want to say, hold on. First of all, PowerPoint, right? We are one patron away from hitting this first goal, guys. We got
another patron?
Yeah, because we had the good old we had Aiden, Hardest, Saul, Kevin is back.
Oh yeah. So we are one away.
We need one more.
We need the thumb. Who's going to be the thumb?
It's a thumb. But guys, as always, we got a packed show for you guys today. Apparently, the news dropped this weekend. Well, this week, Jonathan Majors will be playing Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man 3, and we'll have more news about that later on in the day. But honestly, I'll go ahead and spell it out for you guys. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck about Ant-Man.
I don't give a fuck about Ant-Man. If it's anything like Ant-Man and the Wasp, put it in the trash.
I mean, the second one wasn't that great either.
I
Except for
thought it
the
was
ant playing the drums. Was that the second one?
Yeah. Well, you mean that's the only thing cool about that movie, but that's
Just the ant babysitting the house. Whatever.
yeah.
Or the ant is like eating it has like its feet, one on top, and then the one you see from the
Now with my
like
version
the
of
cereal box.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my version of the movie, the ants would be having sex, and then one of them would be doing LSD in the side.
One would be crying.
One would be
The other one as it's on a bad acid trip. It's just,
Yeah. It's pretty much that's what my version of the movie would look like.
It has nothing to do with the comic book.
no,
This is
no.
nothing. That is not true, Bandit. I do not bully you daily.
I think you need to go easy on Bandit there, or
Yeah.
he's
Just
going to
on-
aim for
just
you
on
first
the
in
weekend.
Among Us.
Yep. By the way, as you can see, we are 62% funded, and that means I got to go do an ad. As always, guys, this is the last week that I'm going to be bothering with you guys, by the way. But $5 were donated by Mr. Dibs. Thank you, Dibs, for the $5. It was on the last
Among
Among
Us.
Us stream.
Yeah.
Among Us stream.
Cool.
And I want to thank you guys so much for that. But as always, you can send in your donations at www.streamlabs.com/nerdcore, or most importantly, go to beforeIleavefilm.com.
Do it.
Excuse me, beforeIleavefilm.com.
You okay there? You choke on some spit? You good?
I
Oxygen?
He's
Can't
trying
breathe?
to throw up the words to talk
Yeah.
about his film.
LonelyOnlyFans.com.
OnlyFans.com, beforeIleavefilm.com, Indiegogo. Guys, do that because it gets you a really cool rewards. If you don't care about rewards, go ahead and send them directly to streamlabs.com/nerdcore, and they're all going to be donated through that. And please, guys, make this film happen. We are 62% funded. We are less than $1,500 away from being completely funded. And let me tell you guys, I am anxious as hell about it. And because now I've got backers, that means I really gotta not just disappoint myself, I can't disappoint.
No mames.
We made this film happen. So
Did
but
you
yeah,
ever figure out? Oh, the $2,500 tier that was going to be the signed, right?
25,000. At 25,000, when
2,500.
2,500.
I was like
God
25,000.
damn. Okay, we're making a
What the fuck kind of movie you making, Ro?
we're making a big budget movie out here.
We're gonna have blimps, lots
Yeah.
of blimps.
At 2,500, I'm raffling off. I will be raffling off a photography print of mine, and yeah, if you guys know my photography, you know which one I'm gonna choose. It's my favorite one, the 35 millimeter shot of the Gulf of Mexico, where it looks like it's from Solaris, but it's not. But yes, at 2,500, which we're really really close to, guys. We are.
No, I thought we were over that. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
we are. We're over 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you are.
2518.
I'm sorry. It wasn't 2,500. It wasn't 2,500. It was 3,000. I'm sorry. It was 3,000.
Okay.
3,000. Yeah.
2,500 was the poster, right?
No. You got me confused.
You got yourself confused.
I know. It sounds like.
Wait. This poster?
No, not that poster.
The first one was, of course, the horror commentary.
The horse? What?
The horror commentary.
The horse?
What?
Oh, the horror commentary? Is that
There's a horse commentary?
That's my favorite type of commentary.
What day?
And then, Brad, the second one was the screenplay read through.
Yes.
The third one was the Impaired Files episode. And I think that was the 2,500.
Well, because you had 1,000,
No gang signs.
1,000,
Okay,
right?
sure.
2,000, 2,500. Now 3,000 would be your.
I think it was 100, 1,000, 1,500, and I think it was 3,000. But hold on, I'll check my tweets.
Callum just said he came in at the right time when you said horse.
Yeah. What's it called?
Wrong word.
I'm glad we have such a big base in the UK.
I'm not happy.
I love the UK. I miss London every day of my life since I left.
Okay, Brad, it was at 2,000.
See?
2,000, you're
Damn.
showing your titties?
What?
I gotta come up with a goal for
Bro.
3,000 then.
At 3,000, you're starting your OnlyFans account, dude.
Yeah, I already do. It's
We
called
got the website. We got
lonelyfans.com.
the website.
Wait, do you really own that domain?
Yes, I do.
He paid for it with his own money.
It was $12 a year. So yes, I do own lonelyonlyfans.com.
That is great.
No, sorry.
Okay,
You've done
yes.
all that. You should sell that to like a website that wants to make an OnlyFans.com like website, but for people too shy for
To
that
actually-
website.
Yeah,
Like, to
so
actually do it.
you're just
came
gonna
in
have like
right
somebody
now.
who just opens an account and doesn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Like,
some
I'm not gonna do it.
But yes, okay. So you guys have unlocked the horror movie commentary, the what's it called? The screenplay read through. Not for the film that we're gonna be making, another screenplay, because there's no way I'm reading that. Screenplay read through, the Impaired Files episode, a photography print, and now the next goal that is coming is at $3,000. So
Wait,
Let's
what
get
was
to
the
doing.
Impaired Files?
that was at 2,000. I mean, 1,500. 1,500.
Okay.
2,000.
So what-
Next one's at
what-
3,000.
What movie are you gonna watch?
Veronica.
Veronica.
He didn't want to watch the trailer yesterday night, and I'm mad. I'm mad with him.
Wait,
bro.
which one?
It was 1 o'clock in
Veronica.
the morning. My mom was sleeping.
2017.
My mommy was asleep.
This dude
It's on Netflix.
This dude jumped at a Five Nights at Freddy's trailer.
I'm still waiting for the clip, Brad.
I need to get on that. Like I was having too much clipping
You know
like
what?
a
Let me
manga
go
shit.
ahead and delete the VOD for that.
No.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
But yeah, guys, that's the case. And yeah, I didn't know, but like you should have seen me, man. I was like okay, this is like, and then a la madre. I was like, what?
Mom! Mom!
And yeah, no, I was not about to watch that trailer at 1:30 in the morning when my mom is sleeping, and I'm like,
You know, the trailer didn't even show the good parts of the movie. Maybe just like one jump scare, but it wasn't even about the main
Hey,
thing.
Luis,
It was
is it a good movie to watch, or do you
yeah,
recommend
definitely.
it?
It's on Netflix. It's a
Yeah,
Spaniard.
because I have chest hair, so Raul,
Are we?
You
Are
think
we
I
at
don't
least?
trust?
Are we
You
at
think
least
I
going to
don't
get some good
trust?
reactions
I'm
from
gonna
Ro?
show you right here, bro.
If it doesn't, I'll give you $100.
Oh shit, yeah.
Hey,
That
yo,
sounds good.
hold on. Redirect those 100 to freaking before I leave film.com.
No, he said to me.
Well,
So
yeah,
no.
too bad.
Well, now that
I gotta get money back for the site.
yeah,
Thank you.
What's
You
Father.
gotta get money
$12?
back.
I know. I gotta make a profit. Like I could literally sell my PS5 online for like $2,000.
Yeah, so
And
guys,
be an asshole. Yeah.
so guys, I want to go ahead and say that you are in the presence of somebody who was able to get a PS5 pre-order when Nate
Before
Shot-
like everyone. Bow down.
I see.
So
I see the economy isn't too hard for Brad over there.
it must be different being white, bro. Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. It must be.
Best Buy saw the name Brad. Okay, he's clear.
Brad's like, you're damn right.
He's just like,
I'm not gonna answer this. What about our friend Nicholas Gorbachev, Brad?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm not going to explain that here. I will explain that off air before we get in trouble again. Before we possibly get in trouble again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just say Brad learned a lesson to not read anything off the screen anymore.
oh, that's why I had we had that moment in our playthrough of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, is this,
Yeah,
is
I
this
was like,
some
Joe Zone,
more-
you're gonna have to read that name.
Yep. But yeah. Let's go ahead and move on from that before
Wait,
anybody.
was that another HR moment?
Very much
It,
so.
it could have been. It could have been had I said it. Like, there's a lot of shit that I can't do for obvious reasons.
No, none of us.
I mean, you can do them. It's the
Should
question
you?
of
Consequences.
should you do it?
Should
Play
you do
stupid,
it?
Play
Remember,
stupid games,
remember.
win stupid prizes.
No one's saying you can't do it. Should you though?
Should you do it?
Should you?
There's always consequences to the shit.
Yep. You should know those consequences. But yeah, who's doing a line? Jesus.
Oh, it's my nose over here. I think Nola brought
Dude,
in
it's
something
allergy
that I'm
season.
allergic.
It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's allergy.
Yeah, didn't you see me pop like an allergy pill right now?
Pop them pills.
Popping pills. Say you slinging dope, but I never.
One of my
So-
doctors, because I talked to them today for my psych evaluation, and then she was asking me about like all my allergies, and then one of them, because I was telling her about all my allergies, and they were a bit concerned.
Oh my allergies.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is wrong with you?
And then she told me, and do you carry like an EpiPen or something, like in case, because all my allergies like end up in me not being able to breathe.
She's like, no, I live on the edge.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
Living on the
I pop a pill and hope for the best. And they're like, you should definitely reach out to someone so you can.
Like,
To get an
like,
EpiPen.
I just got all this Benadryl so I can fall asleep.
Yeah.
So,
So I don't have to deal with life.
real G's don't bring EpiPens.
Yeah, I live on the just like that's it.
I'm bringing my
And
EpiPen
plus,
to the
like,
club.
women's pants don't have pockets. Let's
That
get
is
that
true.
right. They don't have fucking pockets. Where are they supposed to put it?
Thank
Who
you,
needs-
Brad.
Who
Thank you.
needs pockets? Get a fanny pack, guys. Like
Oh my
Sauce
fanny
god.
packs are great.
This
I
is
have
why
a
you're-
fanny pack, but I'm not going to be carrying a fanny pack everywhere.
Yeah, but this is why you're not going to the club with us, Ro.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
I don't think he meets the height requirement.
And I don't think, hold on, I don't think Weddle can see inside the club either. So
Yeah, I don't need to see. I just need to feel the music.
He just needs to be like, put me where bottle service
you
is.
need to feel something else, bro.
Wait, don't pull out the blind card because I'm taking a blind friend to the club with me. Well, not to the dancing social. And
So what you're telling me is that all blind people experience the same, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
no, I'm
Is that
sorry.
all blind people have the same experience? All right.
Oh, God.
That's right. That's
Go
right.
down that road.
HR.
She is HR.
I'll write myself down.
By the way, Sauce Boss is in the chat, everyone.
I have returned from slumber. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great, Sauce Boss. Thank you for asking.
We're doing good. We're doing good, bro. Glad to have you.
Raul ignored mine, but all right.
What did you say, dude?
Also,
No.
Sauce Boss, we're going to be playing Among Us
How are
after
you?
this.
Fuck
If you
you,
want to hop
dude.
in.
Yeah.
And I'll remember who you are next time because I was like, who the fuck is Sauce Boss? And then I'm like, oh shit, it's Sauce Boss.
Sauce Boss.
If my name is Red, your name is dead.
You know, it's so cool because
My
now I feel like we're putting a voice to the chat. Like we were playing with Ori the other day, and I'm like, oh, it's Ori.
Oh,
yeah.
You never seen Ori stream?
That
No,
last
I
game
had
of
I never
Among
catch
Us.
it in time.
Yeah, that last game of Among Us, though, that one where we're just sitting there and Ori's like, Brad, you want to vote for Chill Zone? You just win. I'm like, okay.
Or how she'd be like, okay, everybody, we got to stick together and see what happens.
We were literally sticking together. I'm like, I have no way to win. I have no fucking way to win. And then Chill Zone with the 1000 IQ move of doing the O2 sensors while he's dead.
That was the first time I ever won.
Yeah. Or Michelle venting in front of me, and she's like, "Yeah, guys, sorry, it was me."
Oh, and then Raul killing me in front of both Chill Zone and Oriana. Good job, Raul. He's like, shit.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, there's no way of defending that one." I'm like, "Yeah, guys, sorry about that."
Russ in chat. Sup, Russ?
Hi, Russ.
Ross, Gabriel, how you doing? How you doing? I don't know how to say it in Portuguese, but yeah, how are you doing?
Tudo bem, cara. Tudo bem. Legal.
Obrigado por ter the stream. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
I mean,
Obrigado novamente.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Raul is speaking shitty Portuguese, basically.
Plus 20 now.
That's funny.
Nome? Obrigado.
What's up, pessoal?
What was Forrest Gump? 70? So I think Forrest Gump was
Time to
70
raise my
IQ.
IQ. I don't know, bro. Bossa pessoal. Oh, man.
What's up, pessoal? How do you pronounce that? Am I even pronouncing it? I'm sorry.
no,
Boa
you're saying-
pessoal.
Boa,
pessoal.
pessoal.
Yeah.
What?
Also, I do realize
Pessoal.
Among Us ruins friendships. Don't worry about Sauce Boss. You're good.
It doesn't. Oh, well, like, I think.
Well, I am getting close to telling Michelle to just get the fuck off here.
Oh,
man.
yeah, because
Oh,
I keep
wow.
saying to Carlos,
Michelle, do you go back and watch some of Raul's streams where he's muted? Where he's like, I'm just going to kill Michelle like right now. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching it and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna kill her once I get the chance. I'm gonna kill her. And I'm like,
oh my goodness, no. I'm going to go back and listen to that. I feel threatened now.
yeah.
Michelle-
Most of it is just what's it called? Most of it is just me talking to Dibs in the chat. But yeah, I was like, yo, give me the chance and I'm gonna kill Michelle. I'm like, I'm gonna kill her right now.
yeah, like
See,
he's
this
just
is
he's
why-
walking away from you. He's like, I'm going to kill her.
This is why I keep blaming you and saying you're the one. You're always
Shut
like, it's Raul. It's always
Next time I just need to do it like fellow Seymour Hoffman. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna.
Although when y'all blame me, you do have a 50-50 shot of it being me. Just on how many times
You
I
were
picked as imposter.
5 times, yeah.
I felt like it was always the same people. It's always Chill Zone. It's always Gio. It's always Luis.
Oriana, and then me.
I never get. I think like from the
Which
time
is
we
probably
played,
better.
I've only gotten like 2 or 3 times imposter.
It's probably better, Michelle.
Yeah. I know.
Because there's moments you're just laughing and we're like, it's fucking Michelle.
It's
She's
because
like,
I'm not
But the thing
good
is,
at being
Michelle needs to learn.
Because I don't know
Michelle-
how the button works. Since I haven't been in the imposter enough times, I never know like how to sabotage stuff, and then I accidentally click on a button that I'm not supposed to click on, and I get confused. So
Also, if I can't turn my mic off because I'm playing on my phone and talking on Discord at the exact time,
I do the same thing.
it always them, but it was never me. Yeah, dude, just don't.
they should have a mute button on there.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do the same sauce buzz. Like I have it on I'm playing on my phone, so that's why I try to be quiet. But I mean,
How do you
I
play it
can't.
on your? It seems like it would be really difficult for me to play it on a phone.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
on a computer, it's far easier because I'm just like, if you're playing on a phone, it's easy to report yourself while you're trying to kill. I couldn't do it on a phone.
so
Yeah.
I don't know how it looks on you guys', but let me see if I can pull it up because I'd have
Hey,
to
you
join
guys.
someone. can see
I
it.
use guys.
You
Use
guys.
guys.
Use guys.
Oh, she froze. There we go.
You guys.
Hey, you
Wait,
guys.
you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Are you guys
Okay.
just being like that because I'm saying you guys and you're being
No.
I'm quoting a movie.
We're just trying to be fun.
I'm quoting the movie.
I say y'all. I mean, hey y'all.
No, I'm Michelle.
I'm conflicted about using y'all.
Hold on,
So,
Why are you
Michelle. I'm
conflicted?
quoting the what's it called? The Goonies. Hold on.
No, but
Hey,
why are you
guys.
conflicted of using y'all?
Hey, you guys.
Yo, real quick before I just remembered, while Michelle's pulling that up, did we do some of the cards last time? Because I know we
crap, we had
Yeah.
$25.
Yeah, we did like 2 of them.
Two of them.
We
So
did
we'll have
2.
more cards to go.
I just remembered.
yeah, we
Thank you
have
for
one
reminding me.
card.
Bro. Hey, you guys.
Electric Company was dope.
I'm gonna get demonetized, but fuck it.
But fuck
Why?
Fuck
Let me
YouTube.
see if I can-
Fuck YouTube's money. We don't need it.
it.
I mean, we'll
here we
take
go.
it, but we don't need it. You know?
2 years later.
Look, we
was-
made 20 cents off in ads. Yes.
Can't believe Anchor's. By the way, love you, Anchor. Love everything you're doing for us over there at the Nerdcore podcast feed. But yeah, those are a lot of ads you want us to record.
They only want 1.
Oh, really?
It was 1 ad. That's what I told you, and it was a charity ad.
I'm already annoyed at the many times I have to be
I
told.
say
to
just put it at the very end. It's about getting people to vote. Fuck it.
That's
So
important.
it kind of it looks like
I'm
this.
getting tired of being reminded every single goddamn day. For my
okay,
new
yeah.
email.
This
I'm
is
registered,
like the-
okay? Stop.
The thing that you have to move so that
There
your
we go.
little monito moves around, and then you see like how you have the like
Yeah,
the
it's so
venting,
tiny.
the
It's so
killing.
tiny.
Yes, so that's why I like always have trouble because I end up like pulling the kill or the venting together, and I'm
Mhm.
like shit, that's so. And then over here, like you're supposed to pull up the map and stuff, and I never like. I
Look,
always
Michelle.
do
This is what I was quoting, Michelle.
Hey, you guys. I don't think this is making Michelle feel any better.
Hey, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no, it didn't make me feel any better.
If it
Well,
makes
at
you
least I
feel- if it
wasn't
makes you
making
feel any
fun.
better, I had a coworker kind of look like that.
That's just rude.
By the way, that's just the Goonie guy.
That's
not-
sloth.
Yeah,
That's
well,
sloth. Sloth.
I don't know. To answer. I see. I need to know how to call on you. Need to tell me how to like address you.
If you just go with
Refer to
"Hey, you
it.
idiots," we'll get it.
Hey, you
Hey,
idiot.
Hey,
you're
dumbasses.
You're talking about me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm talking about you.
You'll address him
The
as me,
French
Lord.
I can change
Refer
mine.
to
If,
Me, Lord.
No, I never
Merely a
go.
flesh
I never
wound.
go by Luis, so it's
No.
either Weddle or the Furnicane.
Okay.
What if we just shorten it to
Furniture
fur?
sounds weird.
A fur.
Fern.
Hey,
Hey,
Fern.
Fern.
Hey,
Oh,
Fern.
Fern.
Hey,
What are
fur!
you
Get
doing?
over here!
Hey, come over here, Fern.
No,
What are you
Fern.
doing?
Go over there.
It reminds me of Phineas and Ferb now, but Fern. Yeah,
I know
so
what we're gonna
like,
do
the
today.
reason I feel conflicted about y'all was because when I moved to Austin and everybody was saying y'all, I just felt like really weird about everybody saying that word. And
Just
it's the
say it,
same
man.
now here in College Station where everyone's howdy, 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 howdy. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Well, howdy back.
Just say, it, Michelle. You refuse to assimilate.
Yes, I refuse.
That's when you say howdy back and tip your imaginary hat and say, "You have a good day now." You hear?
I do declare.
I do declare.
Yeah, because
And what we have here is a failure to
You're
communicate.
doing more of a Florida panhandle.
Mhm.
Yeah,
People use it in their
Potatoes.
emails to greet
oh,
people.
Sabina, like molasses.
howdy.
Out of my mouth.
Howdy,
Molasses.
like we're talking from whatever instead of saying like good evening or good afternoon,
Yeah.
or whatever, say howdy.
Good howdy.
Howdy.
Good howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, how you doing?
I don't know.
You gotta get the emphasis on the Y. Howdy.
Howdy, how you doing? I heard that you were marrying your cousin.
Mhm.
How'd that go?
Mhm.
Oh,
She
they're
ugly,
actually
but she
having
worth it.
a Trump rally or a Trump what's it called, parade on
Michelle,
Sunday.
you're going to the same university that invited Richard Spencer in 2016. I don't think that was anything to be surprised about.
Michelle's in an actual university role. Let me point that out.
Oh, yo.
whoa, hold Wait, whoa.
Wait, hold on.
Now,
Oh wait, you're surrounded, Vern.
Let me tell you something right now, bro. Let me tell you something right now.
Yeah,
Don't play around, bro. H-Town don't play around, bro.
it's not over. Now I'm playing around. I just like getting him.
Yo, Luis is about to be like, yo, I'm going to a real university.
Sorry, Lee. Sorry, Lee.
It's fine.
Whatever program Raul managed to crawl himself into.
Bro, that's the same one. That's the thing.
They're in the same program.
They're in
Bro,
the same
bro,
program.
backpedal quick.
Back up quick. Because he's the same program.
Whatever class you're not in that Raul's in, that's whatever version.
Wait, what's your the specific one you're studying, Raul? Is it because I'm doing general studies for media production.
Hey, Luis, did you take biology?
Yeah, but like in freshman.
How'd you do in biology, Luis?
I passed with like a D.
Oh.
Oh, I skipped biology. I was like, fuck this.
I have never in my life taken a biology class.
Yeah, the last time.
Yeah, you're never coming back to this podcast. That's
The
what I'm
last
telling you.
time I took
You's a
biology,
bitch.
I was in
Fuck you, bro.
7th grade, I think.
I can do the same shit.
I'm trying to remember.
7th grade. That's a long time ago.
Second chair for you.
In
For the
Mexico.
people, sorry. For the people who don't know, Raul gradually bowed out of biology class.
What?
It's because
What?
let me explain so that
Because-
we stop talking about Raul for sex before he blows up. In Mexico,
Mhm.
That's
in
what we're
Mexico,
trying for.
like science is like the way that the school structure is different. So in middle school, it's 3 years, and you do in 7th grade you do biology, in 8th grade you do physics, and in 9th grade you do chemistry. So before I even entered high school, I had already taken biology and all these things. And then when I started high school, they're like, "Oh, you have to take biology again." I'm like, "What? No, I already had enough in 7th grade." So I had to test out of it, and that's the last time. Yeah, like I took like a star or I don't know what the exams are for those things, and I was able to pass it. And I'm like, I don't know what the I was doing because it was all in English and like all the words and everything were completely
That's the
different.
American education system. For
Yeah,
you.
and I don't even know how I passed it, but I passed it because I hadn't taken biology since 7th grade, and what was that, like 10th grade already?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was the last time. That's why I only took chemistry up until like college and everything. That's all I ever did, chemistry, and that's it.
Mm.
Biology.
I wasn't so lucky.
You weren't so lucky.
I wasn't.
Nah, man.
I took 2 science courses in college, but the one that I really liked was an astronomy course.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm,
Like,
I
that's what I'm trying to get into. But
I
it got
dropped
pulled up.
astronomy actually. Ugh.
I liked it. I mean,
bored
I
you
like.
hard?
It was
What?
just I don't know. I felt like it was hard for me at least.
Mm.
Look, I don't care about math and science. They're all hard to me, so it's whatever. Indeed, brother, indeed. Yeah.
I had a friendlier a friendlier relationship with numbers, and that's why chemistry was my friend. But
Yeah, fuck 'em all.
astronomy, most of astronomy was just like remembering shit, and I'm like, yeah, I
Fuck
don't.
them all. Fuck them all.
I don't know. I thought it
I
was
mean,
cool.
yeah, I'm not enemies with that. I just
Yeah.
don't like the showing my work. I'm like, okay, here's the answer.
I like showing my
Eden
work.
956 in the chat.
I don't like showing.
956, what's going on, bro? Were you in Hogwarts? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was in Hogwarts, and apparently J.K. Rowling's a transphobe, so, you know.
Oh my
I was
god.
smoking
you
that
saw the
asparagus.
tweets?
Huh?
All the tweets that they were going off like again.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. What's it called? Surf and turf, bro. That's my favorite my favorite seafood plate, surf and turf with J.K. Rowling.
What they taught me in Defense Against the Dark Arts was J.K. Rowling's tweets, so we have to learn how to like counterspell that. So that's what we learned in Hogwarts.
Can I just say that video game looks great?
Oh, and it's
It really
even better.
does.
It's even
It really
better because
does.
she's not involved in it, bro.
Well, that's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, J.K. Rowling's name is nowhere to be found on this.
Yeah,
like I know
imagine,
she's
I
still
hope
getting
so.
royalties and shit though.
Yeah.
Like you know,
They were like, so hey
Yeah,
guys,
better not.
should we make a game based on her world and not include her, or do the game, lose a ton of money because we put her name on there, but you know she's still gonna get money. Fuck it, let's not put her name in there.
I mean, it's just gonna be Harry Potter made by Harry Potter. That's about what it's gonna be.
Daniel Radcliffe creator of what's it called Harry Potter now.
Mhm. She's the
She's the
secret boss.
That's a secret.
Ain't no sauce boss, that's for sure.
I ain't no sauce balls, that's for sure, man. Her and Gina Carano must be best friends, bro.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I just love stirring the pot.
Well, no, okay, so, but I mean, I've had this conversation before with friends of, can you separate the artist or author in this case from their work? Like, can you go on reading the Harry Potter series and not think of her?
If we
as
do it, yeah.
problematic?
I think
If we
you
do
can
enough.
go on and love what you read, and you love the thing that you're seeing, as long as you understand that the creator of the book is a hateful bigot.
Do you apply that to R. Kelly stuff as well? And
Well, hold on. This is what I'm always saying. Before I get canceled, please know that I'm not saying that you guys should go support R. Kelly.
I mean, I will say the remix to Ignition still slaps. Just saying.
It's just that
It still does.
like, at least for me, man, I don't give a shit about Harry Potter. I don't.
I'm kind of in the
sorry.
same dilemma with Issues and Tyler Carter with all that shit that's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
In the same boat.
So,
I'm
like,
I
at
really
least
like
with R.
Issues.
Kelly, like, bro, I'm never gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you like I ever had a moment where I was like, "Yo, man, I just want to listen to R. Kelly." Hell no, bro. Willingly said
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. I haven't heard him in a long time. I'll be honest, bro. I haven't heard him in a long time. But also, a lot of stuff came up to light about those things that were happening in the Finding Neverland documentary. So, you know, that's still being examined by me. But to be fair, I don't listen to Michael Jackson all that much either way. I can appreciate Michael's, you know, what he did for music, and what, you know, you cannot say he was not one of the biggest, if not the biggest artist at that time. And I do believe that Michael is still the biggest artist of our time.
The same thing you can say about Limp Bizkit.
Shining over here.
Shut up.
My follow-up question to that, Ro, was why do you hate America?
Oh,
I'm trying to get a job at Fox News, so Ro, why do you hate America?
because I'm a God-hating liberal, and you know, I secretly want to overthrow the government or something, you know, just like
Yeah.
and I'm a filthy communist, you know. Yeah.
No, but I feel
Hey,
like it's
leave Marx out of this.
Let's go to you.
no, but I feel like it's a very interesting conversation of like
I
separating
always
the
get smart.
artists from
Shut
their
up,
work.
Brad. Give me back my damn name that I had on here.
Wait, what's his name?
That only took you about like 20 minutes.
I didn't even notice.
Hey, what'd you put? What'd you put?
Biology is hard.
Biology is hard. Biology is hard. Biology
It
is
is,
hard.
man.
Okay.
Fuck y'all, guys. You guys are assholes, man. Yeah,
I'm
man.
the leader.
How about we don't go try to take a Cal 3 class? Let's see how you'll do in that, right?
Why are you putting it on me? I'm not the one like.
I'm laughing, man.
He's
Or
like,
Brad-
I've been out of school forever.
Or Brad, hey, tell me how it was writing a screenplay for the first time.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wrote a page.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Honestly, I'd much rather take a biology course over a logic course. You have to do
Ooh.
math with letters.
Yeah,
With
I always
letters.
hated the proofs that chemistry had you do. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate all that bullshit, bro. But
yeah.
got me a stacked week next week. I got 3 auditions to do next week.
I felt a lot smarter when I was in Mexico, and then I moved to the U.S. and I just anxiety just filled my life even more.
Most US learning though is just like remembering shit.
Remembering.
It really is.
Yeah, and
And then you're like, don't
it's
need
not
that
like-
anymore.
Yeah,
No.
but it's not like I mean, it was easier. School definitely in Mexico was a lot harder than in the U.S. The only thing was just kind of like getting used to
Damn
the
it,
English
Michelle.
part of it.
Damn it, Michelle.
What?
Michelle has just contributed $25
Oh,
to.
Oh, that's why she brought up the card.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
So
Did she Venmo it?
no, she actually
No.
contributed
You
to the
actually went to the
Indiegogo.
site?
I actually did what Raul wanted.
But did you go?
no,
But did you
no,
go
no,
through
no.
lonelyonlyfans.com?
Michelle, since you're throwing money around, I want to ask you a big personal question.
What's up?
Did you donate yesterday to a very specific cause?
Good to know, Burst Bandit. Good to know.
Did I donate yesterday?
to a very specific cause
That
that's
face
dear to
is a
my heart.
tell. She's good. She's
He's
not on
trying to
camera
milk
when
you
she
some
does.
money, man. It was
It was
the
a camp for very special people, Michelle, that I was
with
posting about.
disabilities. With disabilities.
I tried to get Raul registered to that camp, but
Was that the same one we watched the documentary on?
No,
No,
not
no.
Crip Camp.
no. But that's
And
a cool
no, guys,
documentary.
it was not about gangs. It was about what's disabled people.
That was a
Yeah,
really
I
good
don't know what you're
documentary.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just missing your balls about it.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Was
So
I
now we have 25 plus 23 is
A lot.
Here we go, Raul. Math.
48.
48.
48.
Very good.
Who's doing
Very
the
good, Raul.
accounting? Wait,
Very
who's
good.
doing the accounting over there at Nerdcore? Like,
Do we have an
Oh,
account?
I just have a page where it's like this is what this costs, what this costs, what this costs, and then I add it up and I put the total number in there. By the way, I need to subtract $28 from that.
If you're doing an Excel, all you have to do is put equals.
Oh no, I have it on a notes page.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
a lot easier if you do it in Excel because Excel does all the work
Can
for
you
you.
make it for me? Because I don't know how to use Excel.
What?
I'm
Are you
finding out
serious?
Raul doesn't know how to
Ever.
use a lot of technology.
Dude,
I
bro,
love
Excel is so
Excel.
fucking easy. Like,
You have to
especially if
play-
you're just
So
adding
is this-
numbers.
Okay, so is this Judge Raul? Or what the players
We're just saying, like, you can
Because,
make your life a whole lot
man right
easier.
here was- I can say the same thing about setting up a stream deck, bro.
I know. I couldn't do it without all you. That's what I'm saying. Like, we
Yeah.
can help you. Like, you add up all the numbers, do equals, sum, parentheses, and then
No, that just sounds too confusing, bro. I'll just keep on doing it on my notes.
You literally just click on the equals and
All right, let's get a card in here. Let's get a card. in here.
SUN. And you,
Let's get a card.
Just
Get a
give
card.
up.
Get a card.
Oh my God! Now I want to see.
Here's
the
a good
books.
one. Here's a good one. What do you really want to tell me?
I want to see. I want to see Raul.
Rose like, fuck you, Brad. That's what I really want to tell you.
The friends.
Brad,
thing.
I want to tell you that your time here on the Nerdcore has been appreciated. But as of tomorrow, we are letting you go. And
Can I still
Yeah.
play Among Us with y'all?
guess
Yes, but you will be voted out.
Well, it's something.
the real thing I want to tell you, Brad, is fuck you, man.
That moment where you
I'm
hang out
used
with
to
your
that.
coworker that got fired.
fire.
Again, this card isn't just for whatever you want to tell me. You can tell other people stuff.
All right. Yo, Luis, you got to get some more girls on you, bro. Don't worry about just
my
one, bro.
God.
Oh my God, bro.
Nah. Güero, cut your damn hair already. Do it
I love
yourself
my
at this point.
dude. I
Louis.
love the curls. The curls are in full
I
motion.
love
dude.
them. They
Bro,
look
that
great.
looks like the bottom of a
I
freaking
actually-
caveman's junk, bro.
But I like how his hair looks. What are you talking about?
I know, dude.
I can pull it off. It looks great.
It
Look
looks
at
like
it.
the bottom of a caveman's junk, bro.
He's just jelly.
I know he's jelly.
Can you just let me talk to my brother, Michelle? Yeah. Cut your hair, bro. Michelle, keep doing what you're doing. Everything's doing well. Yeah. Brad, fuck you.
He knows he won't miss me.
Oh, no, she'll kick my ass, bro. She'll kick my ass. And that's what I love about her.
Is
you
it
know?
my turn? Is it my turn to go?
Is it my turn?
Is it my turn?
It's
Raul, double fuck you. Michelle, if you and Luis are ever in the same area at one time, just have some coffee.
Please, I promise it'll make them happy.
Just do that.
You stay out of this one. Was this Brad's turn?
Luis, if you ever have coffee with Michelle, pay for it. Okay?
What?
Oh,
What did you say?
I
You
said
already
pay
know.
for it.
you already know.
Eden, you just
Bernie,
put two and two
Bernie, keep
together.
doing what you're doing, bro. How do you know what a caveman's bottom junk looks like?
Well,
he
I
got
mean,
real
you
up
put
in. He got
you put
real
two
up and
and two
close.
together. You put two and two together.
Museums.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's under this loincloth? Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Okay, my turn. Let's see. Luis, keep doing what you're doing. Seriously, I'm so excited that you're watching a lot more anime because I get to talk to you about all those anime. So thank
Brownie points, yo. Brownie,
You're going in there.
brownie
Soon
points,
you're gonna be
yo.
like,
you.
yeah. So how about we watch
So,
anime together? You know, like
I
a
love
date.
your hair. It looks great. adds personality to you. You're an amazing guy. I don't know what.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brad, I'm sorry. We're gonna keep voting you out on Among Us.
I mean, I know. It's you have a 50-50 shot. Like I said, like Gio said, if it's not Brad 1 minute, it's gonna be Brad the next.
Yeah, it's okay, but
I'm still gonna yell at everyone for doing it.
yeah. But you're doing great. You're doing great anyway. So we appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you.
Raul, it's you. It's Among Us. It's you. You're the. It's you.
That would work, Brad.
I just want an animation with a hockey stick.
Can never be anybody else, right? But it's got to be me.
It's always Raul. I think that helps me now. Like, now that I have something to say, I don't feel as nervous when I'm the what's it called, the imposter, because now I actually have something to say. I'll just say always like, it's Raul.
It's gotta be Raul.
Oh, man.
And then we're all thinking, it could be.
It could be.
I know. Like that one time we got him off because I kept saying it was him, and they're like, okay.
I was telling Luis, I liked how on that one where I was like, Raul plugged his film, and I'm just like, all right, next round we're just voting Raul off for this shit. And Luis like had the emergency meeting. He's like, so we did say we were going to vote Raul off. I'm like, yeah.
I was told to complete a promise, and I must go with it.
Fuck you, bro.
And on top of that, he was the imposter.
And it was him.
That was big brain, dude.
Big brain activity right there.
You need to go back and watch him in that moment, Luis, because he's
really?
so fucking furious.
Me that I called it, or just at everyone?
No, just that everyone voted me out. He's like, you fuckers.
Was that the same one where Ari was thrown out by him? Oh no, that's completely different because that was me. That was me. Yeah. Oh man. GG, Russ.
Your turn.
Well, I was going to start out by saying, Luis, I appreciate that you put up with all the bullshit that Raul throws at you.
My patience level is at a.
I feel like Fernie's just going to go around to each one of us and talk.
Probably.
You know what? Just know at any moment I could give you his social security number and you could strike back.
All right.
Hey, who wants to buy a PS5 from me?
I mean, bro, if you want to inherit some bad credit, you can inherit it, bro. So, you're good.
Or add to it, one of those.
Hey, well, I was going to say, Michelle, I appreciate that you do have an extensive knowledge of anime. I need to come at you with some things that I need to expand my anime.
Yay.
Yeah, because I've run out of hentai, so.
Yeah. He's just like, man, there ain't enough tentacles.
I'm just numb now. I'm like, I
can't feel anything below the waist.
I can't feel anything in my soul, in my heart. I just can't feel anything.
What the?
It's macaroni and cheese.
It's macaroni in a pot. Macaroni in a pot. That's some
Brad, I appreciate that you have not sued our family for defamation, for character assassination,
This whole podcast is character assassination.
No, I was gonna say 4 or 5 hate. I've witnessed 5 hate crimes in the past month. So
all done by Aiden.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Although he did bring up some good points of just when he said, I hate most white people. I'm just like, yeah, I know, bro. I get it.
Ain't got nothing wrong.
I get it.
I get it. Hey,
that's why I stay home most days.
Hey, Raul, I was gonna say, I really appreciate that you're taking the chance to make a film that talks about a community that you're not even a part of. But all right.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that.
So, Fernie, what you're saying is he needs to go out and try some stuff.
I feel like you should try some shrooms, some acid, go to a lesbian club, and just take notes.
Look, man, I'll be real with you, bro. This is not my story, but it's a story of a lot of people that I know that I wish that they could make their own movies, and they can't because Well, you know they're not.
Because I'm making those movies.
They're not film studios.
Screenwriting's hard.
Screenwriting's hard. Making everything's hard. So you know.
Actually, not really. I just read this book. What's that book called? Save the Cat, and I learned everything.
I'm supposed to be reading that for a class, and I haven't gotten to it yet.
I watched E2 Mama También and learned a lot.
I learned a lot.
I learned a lot.
I learned that older Mexican women
are
really...
Have you not been listening? Like, Raul keeps putting in his movie.
No, every time Eden hears the ad, he or she just goes, nah.
Yeah. Brad's like, I learned a lot from Me Too Mama También. I kind of want to be a young Mexican boy in the 90s.
I appreciate that ad that you made for the movie, but like, you could have picked a bunch of different classical music. You just picked the one with the big doom.
The next thing I'm gonna do, bro, is gonna be, I am once again asking for your financial support.
Yeah, he's going after a whole different crowd with that voice. Hey, get over here and watch my film. Come on, you'll love it.
No financial support for my film.
Hey, we got $3,000 from something called La Cosa Nostra.
They're like, you better make it the way we want.
It's only about
next card.
Sorry, but it's like
how do you guys launder money?
You guys launder money.
Oh wait, real quick, I got one for Brad and Michelle.
Oh, you have it. Oh, I thought.
Oh shit! That's just rude.
I was gonna.
Sorry,
no. I was gonna skip. I was gonna tell you I got none, but then I remembered. Brad, I'm gonna help you lie better for Among Us. I'm gonna train you in under my wing. You're my.
You know, my issue isn't lying. It's the fact of when I'm telling the. It's like when I'm telling the truth and everybody's just like,
"That's right." I'm gonna teach you how to defend
and then
yourself.
I'm like, "It ain't me," but okay. I mean, because I literally say what I'm doing, where I'm going, and it doesn't matter.
Oh,
that's why I'm a teacher.
Thank you.
I think for the next ones, I'm just gonna be like, I ain't telling y'all shit. You figure it out, and then they'll vote me off.
That's cool. That's cool, Brad. Always plead the fifth.
Mm-hmm. I ain't telling y'all shit without a lawyer present.
Always plead the fifth.
You immediately go to jail if you do.
I plead the fifth.
That one works.
I'll just say I want to talk to my lawyer.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Lawyer up every time.
I want to talk to the manager.
All right, Karen.
Raul, I got none for him. Be less angry in Among Us.
Fuck you too, bro. Fuck you.
Very much. Michelle, you're good, but do remember to eat.
Oh, true.
Because he's like, te duele la cabeza luego.
Yeah.
And Fernie, good luck with your Fox News interview. I wish you the best.
Don't get the job.
You're getting a Fox interview?
Oh no, I'm playing around.
No, he is, Michelle. He is.
What?
Yeah,
I'm bringing the conservative Latino spin. You know,
Latinos for Trump.
You needed that percent.
Latinos for Trump, aka
it's gonna be called.
Yes, Mr. White Man. I do hate my people too.
No, it's called In the Furnace with the Furnicane.
Good name.
Coming out of my cage.
That's why, Raul. Why do you hate America so much?
Why do I hate America, bro?
By the way, to all our 10 viewers out there, this is a joke. I just want to get that across because everybody's just straight looking at me going, is he a Fox executive? I'm going, no.
No. 3 months from now, you switch to Fox. I have a television show. Be like,
yeah, it happened.
That for some reason I'm co-host. I don't know how I got here.
No, sorry. I'm gonna go off for a moment. But speaking of Fox, I don't know if you guys remember, but a month or so ago, there was that guy who was on the Tucker Carlson show. He was one of the head writers, or he was a head writer.
Yeah,
came out as a racist or whatever.
Yeah.
He went to high school with my friend Robin, and Robin had posted something on her Facebook about like what was going on with Black Lives Matter. And he like jumped in to make all his like comments, and you could tell that he was racist a bit.
Oh, I think I saw him on Knives Out.
Yeah. But it was funny. It was funny. Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, all this happens. They were like, "Oh, Yep, that guy was definitely a racist then.
So he was writing for Tucker Carlson's show?
Yeah, he's the head writer of Tucker Carlson's show.
Man, I didn't know that type of show had writing, bro. Huh.
No, but I love once that happened, Tucker took a what was it like?
Sabbatical.
He took a scheduled vacation. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
It's I gotta get out of here.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be too racist. I'm gonna go and have some time to myself and think about how more racist I need to be.
You know how piss poor you have to be in anything to end up as a writer for Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, life must be really
but this guy. The thing that fascinated me is
what do you think they put on the resume?
This guy came out of This guy came out of. He comes out of Dartmouth and starts working for like a bunch of right wing just periodicals, just like stuff. It's not even like he wasn't like a writer for any he wasn't like on a mainstream newspaper and just a controversial side. No, just straight out of Dartmouth, an Ivy school, and goes to work on fringe newspapers.
Yeah, that makes sense that Fox would pick him up.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, this guy hasn't been on anything. We can just completely a radical
character.
And that reminds me,
He wrote for the high school
he's
paper.
our guest tonight.
He's our guest tonight, guys. He's our guest tonight, bro. Well, come on, man. Don't be disrespectful.
We haven't also said that we exclusively stream on Twitch and
we
on Twitch,
exclusively.
and that's all we've ever been streaming on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
affiliation.
So,
we have always streamed on Twitch.
Just
Just the
affiliate status.
Affiliated.
Anybody who's ever told you any different or fake news,
Hates America.
They hate America. It's part of the Democratic hoax, to win the election.
Like us.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's yeah. I didn't really think that was the type of show you get writing for. I thought Tucker just went in and was like, "All right, man. So what am I gonna talk about today that I hate? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and just do this."
You know what really grinds my gears?
No, don't.
Funny.
Next card.
You don't want to know.
What's interesting is Blake Neff, the guy that I was talking about, he would write the first draft. So imagine how crazy the first draft looked.
Before it went down the chain, it finally got to Tucker.
Those Mexicans, parasites of our country. Okay, no, we maybe shouldn't do it like that. Maybe we should just say the Mexicans are just bad.
No, it's that's too much work.
That was like the third guy, but two up, it was just slurs, and you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
For everybody who's watching, this is a joke, please.
We should probably just move on.
Yeah, next card.
On Twitch, Gio. Speaking of where is Gio?
He's
part of us too.
Reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a bunch of them too that I haven't done. So.
Okay.
Should be responsible.
You guys don't want to talk about reading? Look at that.
Dude, didn't you see me before? I moved all these books I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Girl, I graduated already, and I'm still reading stacks upon stacks upon stacks.
I got.
At least you're not getting graded.
Cards to read.
That's true. What
Yeah,
is those?
I got all these cards to read.
The cards that we read.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Let's go for the next card.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Oh, please find the child that is missing in Wells, Texas.
Let me get my Batman suit real quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Our Madre Antoine Marquis Arguman. I have no idea what the fuck this means.
What are you
That was
reading?
an Amber Alert, you said?
Yeah, I got an Amber Alert just right now.
Antoine Marquis Arguman?
Argument?
Right.
Dude.
Aragon?
Argo?
Yeah. Let's get a card in here, Brad.
Okay.
All right. What is Raul's social security number?
What are you going to take away from this conversation?
The one we just had, or
The one that we just had.
That I could possibly fake being a right-wing extremist to take out some money. Yep.
I mean, it must be pretty easy to get a job at Fox News.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got a point there, Brad.
I mean, you just have to lose your soul and everything, but
Yeah.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not racist, but yeah.
the money's good.
But, No, if you look at it from this way,
You know, I feel a little bit bad just for those people because I was talking to some of the people in my cohort, and they were saying that in their schools, their history books and all that stuff was completely like whitewashed.
That's because most
that,
history books are written in Texas.
Like there have to be like no, like every school has a different.
No, he's right.
Right.
No, most textbooks are written in Texas.
Yeah, and depending on what school you went to, like some of them have a little bit more of information about slavery, about like all those topics that are taboo for schools, of course.
Taboo for school.
And she told me that in her school, like the principal or like the teachers had to send out like a permission slip to their parents to see if they wanted to talk about evolution or if they were allowed to like be taught about slavery and revolution in the US, and people who didn't get those signed had to be moved to another class and not taught that.
The Bible Belt definitely is wild.
Is that like getting a note for sex education?
The slave Bible. I don't know if you guys know about that.
Is that like getting a note for sex education
Basically,
on wearing a condom or not?
Yes. My professor didn't know about the slave Bible. And
don't do the most amazing feeling ever. Got it?
Let Michelle finish what she was trying to say. What were you saying, Michelle?
Sorry. It's because I was just really frustrated because there's this man who's tenured. He's already like our professor for, I don't know, he's been in the school for I don't know how many years. And he has never heard about the slave Bible. And if you guys don't know about it, it's basically, so back in the day during slavery, that, let me remind everyone, it wasn't that long ago, even though history books show it in black and white and shit, like, it's still in like fucking century. So it's pretty recent still. And they used to have a Bible where they took out like all the things that basically talks about like how black people also have right or like rights and stuff, so that if the slaves read it, like they wouldn't think that they could revolt and things like that. So the professor's like, oh, I've never heard about the slave Bible, and all of us were like, what? You've never heard of it?
I got to bring this up. I didn't know about Black Wall Street or the Tulsa race riots until I heard it in a game album, The Game, like the
Game.
Rapper. Like I heard Black Wall Street from The Game.
I was like, what video game are you playing?
Don't go there, Fernie.
Yeah, it's
Clansman 2000.
And most people like. My wife didn't know about it until I told her about it, and a lot of people didn't know about it until Watchmen brought it up.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so sad because you have to get to college sometimes, or even after college, to learn about any of this stuff, and we shouldn't have to wait until you pay thousands of dollars so that you can get this information. And that's why you have the people posting racist shit on Twitter or like in general on social media, because they never had that information at all because they dropped out of after high school or something. And so sad.
And when I went to school, we didn't have the internet. We were still using encyclopedias and shit. So what you had is what you had.
Yeah. It's all like super whitewashed, like all the history books and stuff. I was telling Raul the other day how I think we were talking about how when I moved from Mexico to the US, and maybe I mentioned it here at some point, but like I fought the history teachers because I would say like, this is not what actually happened in history, because when I was in Mexico, I got it taught differently. And then the teacher would tell me, but this is what the history book says. But I'm like, yeah, but it's not called the US Mexico war. It's called the U.S. Invasion War. That's how I got it.
The War of Northern Aggression.
And like a bunch of other.
But it's funny how like each country kind of does this, because Mexico has also swept its African history under the rug. Like it's swept.
I mean, I learned about slavery and stuff when I was in Mexico, like in my history books, well, at least the schools that I went to. So whenever I started reading it in the U.S. perspective, it kind of just.
But what I meant is like, they will never, like, I've never heard anybody mention that the first president of Mexico was half white, half black.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I really feel like, and I've mentioned this to Raul a lot of times, especially on when we do international movie reviews, the U.S. in itself is a bubble. Like, it's a bubble that's generated to keep shit out. Like Tarkovsky from the Russians, like we didn't know about him, and then this new one, Raul can say his name better than I can.
Abbas Kiarostami
From Iran, probably two of the best directors I've ever seen, but I had never heard of until we basically went on, who's this guy? That's like, all right, it's on the Criterion channel, sure. I mean, we're just in this bubble that anything that's deemed bad, we unless we like go outside that bubble like ourselves, we're never gonna know about it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, it's so what's it called? The Iron, like at least with Andrei Tarkovsky, like the Iron Curtain had everything to do with that. I mean, there was no way that was going to.
Well, and Iran's obvious why that is. We're still
because but I'm glad that we live in an age where Janus Films and Criterion have been able to do that and put out these films to the public and make sure that we get to see these things because they deserve to be seen because they're a different perspective to what we're used to here in the United States.
And then Edward Yang.
Yep. Because, of course, like Taiwan, it was just really tough for us to probably get some of that stuff here.
Yeah.
But also, like, come on, man, like the United States has been in and around a lot of places. That's why I said on this new Call of Duty Black Ops game, are we going to be able to go into Latin America and destabilize? It's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War during the 80s. Like,
no,
I don't think Ubisoft's going to go in that deep.
No, not Ubisoft. It's Treyarch and Activision. But we don't.
Ubisoft.
No, Ubisoft.
No, he was fighting because I said that at least Siege doesn't sell the same game over and over.
And then he went to EA, and I was like, no, EA, you can blame EA
I
for
said
Star Wars
EA, but
Battlefront.
I replied to it and I said, sorry, what's it called? Ubisoft. But, if you want to talk about a game that gets repeated every year, fucking Assassin's Creed, bro.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not denying that.
I mean, what? You don't get tired of jumping into big, giant hay barrels?
Never.
No, I don't, but they're good games. I mean, they're fine games, but like they haven't been any different since the third one.
Well,
I mean, history. It does get its history right.
If you have a good formula, why change it?
The thing is that
look, now he's a pirate.
No, I mean the fourth one is obviously my favorite one, but they haven't done anything different since the fourth.
I want to sit through those development meetings where, like, okay, we did Pirates.
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
All I want to know is when are we going to get to go to Russia during the 1900s and partake in
too deep.
Do people still buy them? They buy them, right? People still buy them?
I just got one for free.
Right. I say, like, people still buy them. So
yeah, I just want to go into Russia during the revolution and be like, all right, well, your next mission is to go hang the flag on the top of the building. All right.
But to go back to the car, I think what I was going to say is, like, what I've gotten out of this conversation is I think it benefits people to get out of their comfort zone and explore different things that you're not going to be, exposed to.
Yeah.
Right, Nola Bears?
Yeah. I think when I say this is that because, man, it's one of the things that ticks me off the most. Like Luis is probably going to be like, bro, it's because you're too critical or something, whatever, right? What's it called? Whenever I go into these reviews, hey Timber, how you doing, by the way? Whenever I go into reviews that I'm checking on Letterboxd, like where I talk to other
when
friends,
I say that, it's just
no, hold on. I talk to other friends and like people that I talk to about films, and it's like they're like, oh, I don't think that movie would be for me. I think it's a little too pretentious, artsy, and I'm like, you're just using that to sugarcoat the fact that you don't want to watch anything that's outside of your comfort zone, like. Yes, there is work out there that's pretentious, of course. But like usually when that is said, it's said about work that is a little bit beyond the surface of comprehension that you're used to watching. So like, would you say that about an author? Let's say, for somebody who's never read magic realism before and you hand them a book of Gabriel Garcia Marquez and you tell them like, hey, read this. And you say, No, I think that's a little bit too pretentious for me.
Pretentious as fuck.
Yeah, like come on. No, it's just something different that you've never watched. So what I've
But this would be a perfect moment to cut to your movie and be like, oh, and also
pretentious.
But if you want to donate to my pretentious movie before I will take all of your money. But yeah,
that'll be a shit ton of magic realism.
We're doing great, bro. But yeah, I what I've gotten out of conversations, at least on here and on shows, what's it called, and stuff, just looking around, man, like just a lot of people are fast to you know,
say pretentious.
Well, are fast to block out things that
I mean
they need a little bit more brain power or time to process.
And you were telling me in your classes how they were questioning your movie choices, which I've known your movie choices forever, and I say them literally on this show. But I go back and I look at some of my favorite movies I've watched and I've reviewed on this show, and I go, yeah, I like the really sad and depressing ones too. God damn it.
Yeah,
I give him shit because he doesn't like any Thor Ragnarok, which I find funny as hell.
That's what I want to clear up. That's what I want to clear up. When I tell him he's like thinking too far into it, I'm talking about stuff that you just go and watch that has no fucking meaning to it, just for humans and
you just wanna
humor, laugh, or get scared or whatever.
There's other things I use for escapism, and film is not one of them.
Look, bro, you have to understand that no movie is going to be ever as great as Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
I thought you were going to say The Phantom Menace.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I thought you were going to say The Phantom Menace.
No,
the movie starts and ends with a man inside a coffin.
That last movie we reviewed, I forget.
The
Charlie
Taste of
Kaufman.
Cherry.
Charlie Kaufman's.
I'm thinking of Ending Things.
I said it in our review. I think for the general public, that is a hard watch. It is a difficult watch because it takes a lot of thinking to do. But once you finally get it down, you understand what this movie is saying. But I really feel like there's just a lot of movies are really up there, just in crazy thinking that many people just don't want to devote that much time to it.
Well, you know what's interesting is like I had this conversation with my friends that I'm in a book club with, where they're mad at my suggestions because my stuff is kind of dark and bleak stuff that I like to read. Mm-hmm. And going through the stack that I have behind me, I was like, none of those are happy books. But that's what I'm into, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can't
say like, oh, I'm not into those things, but it's like that's the real stuff that happens in life. So like, I mean, you read it because that's how life is. Shit.
Like, it's not just that. Like, there is great happy movies that we've watched that we're like, okay, yeah, like this is fantastic. I mean, I can really see.
But there's something. Something about the sad, depressing, even suicidal movies that we're just like, this hits different. This hits different than a regular. Like we can go back, The Princess Bride. That is a fantastic, great family movie. It's amazing. It's amazingly written, but it doesn't hit to me like a Ikiru does, like a Taste of Cherry does. Like these are men at the end of their lives, and it gets really hits deeper than every joke in The Princess Bride.
It's just because I mean the human condition isn't a happy or sad thing. It's a very complex thing that we as people still don't really understand all that well. But like it's whatever is our taste, and my tastes seem to align with things that aren't as happy or fun, But when my when my classmates said, "Hey, bro," like they were like, "You don't like a lot of things, huh?"
They told you
that we were talking about. Like, I think somebody was like bringing up a couple of movies, and I was like, I don't like that one, don't like that one, don't like that one. That one's all right. It's not good. And they were like, no. And then they were like, what's it called?
Now that you said this, you got to say some of these movies. You gotta tell us what some of the movies.
It's too far into group chat, bro. I can't go back.
The Teletubby movie.
Top 3 you remember?
like there's some movies we're gonna agree with you on.
They were like, "Oh, The Greatest Showman." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't like The Greatest Showman. I thought
Never
that was
watched
like the soundtrack.
Soundtrack was bad too.
Wait. I just want to. Sorry, I'm gonna step in on The Greatest Showman. Fuck P.T. Barnum.
Yeah.
I love P.T. Barnum is whitewashed, exploited people with disabilities, exploited people who could not defend
Thank you,
themselves.
Eric.
But we kind of
And
forget
also,
all of that, like
And make a fun movie about.
Yeah,
That's
But,
Disney for you.
what's it
Yep.
called? I don't think that was Disney, bro.
that was Disney.
It was Disney.
What?
That
Yeah.
was Disney.
Hold on.
What do you
bro.
think they had a bunch of music in it?
They're not the only ones who make musicals.
I know.
I mean, but Disney ain't gonna make a Moulin Rouge. Let's get real here.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
was
that would be
watching-
amazing.
Sorry, go.
You're watching-
It's gonna be so amazing. Like in the next decade, they take a turn, and it's all these risque musicals, like Disney After Dark.
Oh damn! It was 20th Century Fox before they were bought by Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're
I
Disney
thought it
now.
Well, it is
It
but
counts.
Yeah, it's Disney now.
well, it was released in 2017 before the merger. So yeah, it was 20th Century Fox.
So,
Not 20th century.
Timber has
Disney
two sad
variation.
movies:
Yeah.
5 Feet Apart and A Fault in Our Stars. I've never seen.
I seen 5 Feet Apart.
Yeah.
A lot of
But,
people hated it because like they thought it was gonna be the same sappy. Oh, one of them dies and the other stays in love with them. It's like that wasn't the case. And
So
But yeah.
I haven't seen.
I don't think I've seen either of them.
so I'm trying to remember.
Do they
I
both
know-
No,
Okay.
Showman.
it's
Well,
actually
now
I think it
I'm
was The
not-
Greatest Showman, and it was like a bunch of other Disney movies. Like they were like, I was like, I don't like really these Disney.
You know
movies.
what? You know what's a good movie to watch at 2 different times in your life?
What, Brad?
500 Days of Summer. You
500
watch 500 Days of Summer as a teenager, and you're like, that girl's a
Oh.
bitch. You watch 500 Days of Summer as an adult, you're like, that dude's an asshole.
Complete
Complete
I need to
asshole.
watch
Like,
it. I
totally
need to watch
switches.
it.
Yeah, actually, the movie that I had like that kind of effect to was American Pie. I remember watching American Pie as a teenager, and I'm like, oh,
And you're
now
like,
as an
do I
adult,
fuck this pie or not?
yeah, as an adult, I'm like, how did they make this movie and not,
Right.
like
The early 2000s, brother.
The early 2000s got away with
Yeah,
a lot.
wait, a lot. We're like the biggest one that I had was you had a scene where this guy, without the knowledge of that girl, the foreign exchange student, that he's filming their sexual encounter,
Mhm.
and she somehow is the one that gets punished and sent back home. We're like, how is this even like? It's like,
Adam Sandler's movies too.
yeah.
Except for Uncut Gems, of course.
Well, there's,
But,
there's that other one.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love. But it's so they were like, like I was like, oh, I didn't like those. I didn't like that one. And they were like, well, it goes, what's it called? You don't like any of the movies I like. And they were like, you gotta get examined. And I was like, what?
Yeah, and he told me that, and I'm like, that's a little far.
Yeah.
Like that, based on movie taste, you need to get examined. I'm just like, you like what
Wait.
you like. Like I'll be the first to say, Raul, like some of your movie taste is just like how.
Raul taught that to the guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
No.
so-
They were like, you gotta get examined. Yeah.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
told you- they
Oh,
told you-
damn.
Yeah.
What the? Who is this guy? I will.
We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me, Michelle.
We'll
I would never.
talk off air. But yeah, I was like, that's kind of what I'm into. I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm into these movies. Of course, there's the movies that I like that are fun and happy. I love the Princess Bride. I love the Princess Bride. I think it's
Right.
great. Yeah.
I mean, it even has
No,
fucking Fred Savage on it as a tiny person.
Bro, as somebody,
Yes,
if they're telling you
He
that
didn't
you
grow
need
that
to-
much bigger.
I do not have to worry about you ever going crazy, Raul, because I made sure a long time ago to put some triggers in your brain that would safeguard my safety.
Nah, bro. If they ever, what's it called, start getting mad at me or like starting talking shit on me, bro. Hold on. Let me
Ultra
me
Now,
just let me
are
just
you
go ahead and
familiar?
let me go ahead and just open my anchor up here. Hold on.
No. Are you familiar with what annihilation stands for in the movie and the book Annihilation?
Why did my
Never mind.
brain just start?
Oh shit! Right now,
Yes, I am in control. I am not in control now.
You MK Ultra him? Damn.
I am not
No.
in control.
this is my plan. If I ever become a father, just like hold my baby each night and be like, "Never kill daddy. You can kill everybody else, but not daddy."
Not daddy.
You will love daddy. You will
You will
cherish
love
daddy.
daddy.
Oh, you might want to.
Somebody was like, I was talking with Luis, and we were like, not this Luis, other Luis, when we were filming our project, and I was just joking around, and he was like, hey man, like man, how you gonna have to flirt after this? It's like, I don't know, man. I'll just pull out my Anchor app, and be like, hey, look how many listens my podcast has.
Yo,
They're all his.
look how many episodes I have.
Look how many episodes I have. You think I got time for you?
Oh my god!
No, I was just like,
Then you
man,
just walk away saying you need more seasoning.
you need more season. No, I'm just like, I flirt, bro. I'll just go to the club, open the Anchor app, be like, look at that. What's good? Look at those listens. All right.
They're all from my mom. But
Yeah.
look at those listens.
They're all from people in the Middle East, but what's it called?
No, we got demonetized in Sri Lanka.
You gotta demonetize Sri Lanka.
Those
Wait,
areas.
hold on. I'm not good at my geography, but I am
Neither
sure
am I.
That's not the middle. That's not the
Okay.
Middle
that's
East.
not the Middle East. That's
Okay.
You also have an Excel sheet saying like what countries you can't.
We need that because I don't know my geography very well either.
dragging up their asshole. Oh damn.
Oh shit!
Yeah. No, man. I was just like, it's just we're passionate about film and all that, so we're like, damn, you don't like that? What the hell's wrong with you? Like,
Speaking of passionate, I need to go pour one. No, not right now. But pour one for the homie. Pour one for the homie. The notorious RBG.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say RB3. I was like, what? No.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
2020 is kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But should we get a card to?
Yeah, I get a card. What's it called? I thought you were gonna say RG3. I was like, Robert Griffin the third died?
You're talking about Ruth, right?
Yeah,
the judge. The
May
Supreme
she rest
Court.
in peace. I'm so upset because freaking Trump's already like making announcements about her replacement. I'm like, bitch, it hasn't even been a day.
Well,
And
not
you're
only
already
that, McConnell's
talking
up there saying, "Yeah, we're gonna push him through." You're just like,
Which, mind
you
I
could
wanna
have waited
know-
a fucking day.
I
Right.
don't know how many Gen Z people are on here, but I'll remind you that 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, President Obama, there was an opening for the Supreme Court justice for one of the spots. And McConnell said, let's wait until the election to give people the right to choose. And they blocked his nominee. But
And now
I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
Mm.
I'm not bitter, right, Noah? I'm not. Say that I'm not bitter.
Well, before we keep going down into this,
It's a rabbit hole.
Fire.
Before
Yeah.
I have to call, hey, let's go back to the topic. Let's go do a card.
Is there a topic?
what scares you that you're embarrassed to share? I don't get this card because if you're embarrassed to share it, why the fuck would you share it?
Yeah, I really don't have, I really share a lot of.
But I'm going to share something that I'm afraid of.
I mean,
And I think it's embarrassing, but every time that go into like the restroom or whatever, I always lift the toilet seat to make sure there's not a snake in there.
oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I can get
respectable. It
that.
has happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why it has happened. Not
has
to me,
happened.
thank God.
Like, who
Yeah.
wants to get bit in the ass by a snake?
Yeah, man.
And then it goes back in the toilet. You don't even know what kind of snake it was. You're like, shit.
Yeah, I'm afraid of a snake going up my ass, bro.
I don't care the setting. I've been in a mansion before. I don't care if it's a mansion or a shitty ass house, whatever. I always check.
Snakes
Bro.
don't care.
Not
Snakes don't give a fuck.
Public restrooms, bro. But
Real
like
quick, my grandma's in my pueblito. The toilet is a hole, so we gotta make sure. We gotta make sure.
Been there, done that.
Hold up your
Like,
butt.
yeah, spiders.
that's a nice hole.
because I mean I have seen like a cockroach in like this in a toilet, which was like oh, but,
Bro, do you remember the restrooms in the JCPenney in the mall, bro?
Ooh,
those are
those were
fine.
always
Dude,
gross. Those
Dude,
were
those
vile.
those had I've seen a lot of
That must have been every JC Penney's because those were always vile. And you're looking for the one that wasn't plugged up, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
I'm hoping. So look, man, I'm just hoping after Corona, we start to learn something about properly sanitizing our restrooms.
you understand the American people forget like within a week everything.
well, that's why I always went to go take a shit at Dillard's. They know how to treat their
In
customers.
the second floor.
That's because nobody can find the fucking bathroom because it's like hidden in the men's section, like behind a thing of jackets and Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to go through fucking Narnia.
yeah. It's like buy the watches that nobody wants to buy. It's just
I can't believe, man. I'm so surprised. I can't believe it took a pandemic for us to actually clean the restrooms in Sunrise Mall, bro. Like, you know how bad those things were?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Terrible. And now they're just
Do
so
not speak of-
spotless clean, bro.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm not scared. That's the one thing I'll tell you. I was always scared of using those restrooms, bro. I was
Dude,
scared.
that's why my immune system is amazing, dude. Like,
Yeah, honestly, that's why, bro.
that's why every '80s baby immune system is amazing.
Yeah, if
We can't be
didn't catch
killed.
something from there, if we didn't catch something from there,
We
we're
can't be
sure
killed.
not-
We came in through the age where everybody was doing cocaine.
I'm a god. I don't have a I do have allergies, but I don't have a peanut allergy. I don't have like
None of that.
I'm not.
Michelle's like, huh, yeah, that's cool.
Sorry,
90s
sorry,
kid, we can
Michelle.
tell.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
It must be nice.
It really
It
is.
must be nice. No, you know what? I'm not gonna give the person's name, but there's somebody that I ran across on Instagram who has a water allergy. Like rain would make her like it would if she were to like stand outside and get rained on, it could possibly kill her because like her reaction.
Where's Timber from?
India.
India. Okay.
Yeah, he lives in India.
Okay.
Wait, what did Tim
Guys,
say?
trust me. Can I be honest? It's better to wear diapers rather than use the loo at the mall.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you-
I can get that.
I
I
don't
can get
blame
behind
him.
that.
I
yeah.
don't know. I feel like
If it
I am
wasn't
looking.
Dillard's- If it wasn't Dillard's, I wasn't using any other toilet in that. At least when what's it called before this, because now I can be like, okay, cool, I'll use whichever one. Because honestly, like they clean them shits good, bro. Like they're really good.
This shit's good.
Yo,
Sorry, what
I'm-
was that?
First bandit.
What the hell did I come
I got
back to?
followed at Dillard's by the jewelry people. Me and a couple friends went there, I think during the holiday season, and we entered through Dillard's to get to the gallows because we parked at their spot, and then there's a connecting bridge and stuff. So we went through the things, a lot of people, and then all the guys in suits at the Dillard's at the jewelry section just looking at us because we were all like dressed like misfits. I ain't gonna lie.
Like misfits.
Yeah. Anywho,
Say la pandillero cut.
So what are you scared of?
me.
Yeah.
That you're. What are you scared of that you don't want to admit on anything else?
I'm
but
scared of Raul doing a close up every fucking time to get
Oh
focused.
Jesus, no!
Oh, you're just calling for it.
It won't let me do it now for some reason.
Oh, good.
I don't know why.
He loses Orlando. His camera's like, "Fuck you."
Oh
bitch.
no,
Let's
I didn't
go.
lose Orlando. Hold
Oh,
on.
God. What?
You just
Oh.
said it.
Oh Lord, I didn't mean. I thought he was done with it.
I thought he was done with
That's
it.
right. I didn't lose it. I didn't lose it at all.
I thought you said the other week that you lost it. So.
Yeah, but now I
It's
return
so-
to my
it's
iPad.
so
I
low,
return to
though.
my iPad.
It's so low right now.
Oh, Gio, you're back.
But then again, I also said Orlando. Oops.
Did Luis just call the Galleria the Gallo?
Gallo, the Gallo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he called it the Gallo. Hey, yo, where you going? I'm going to the Gallo. You want to come?
Hey,
It's almost roll from. It's almost
hey, let's go hang at the Gallo.
sure and kill everyone. Yeah.
Speaking of the Galleria, I've been here in
I'm
Dallas
being
for 4 years and
represented
I haven't been to the
today,
Galleria.
The toilets here are dirty and has inappropriate illustrations on walls on malls. Not all malls, but most. Bro, that's every mall.
That's like every mall.
That's South Texas for
Like,
you, man.
like call this number for a good time.
No,
but
Timber
it's never a good time.
lives in India. Timber
No,
lives-
that's why I was like,
Yeah.
that's South Texas. Like,
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's every mall, dude. Wherever you see a wall that can be what's it called written on, there's
It
gonna
will.
be a couple of dicks on there on that wall.
Bucci Bucci is called this
Yeah.
number
if
for a
it's just
good time,
people around, a lot
which
of
is
people.
never a good time.
A couple of gang signs, you
Uh,
know. Yeah.
Michelle, what are you afraid of that you're embarrassed of admitting?
I guess it kind of brings up the thing actually, and you guys brought it up. I'm actually really scared of germs. So when all this thing happened, well, not germs, but just I just feeling dirty gives me anxiety. So now that all this stuff started happening with coronavirus, that everybody had to like be cleaning stuff, I was like, okay, I have an excuse to actually clean things.
Bleach everything.
Yeah, the other day I was at work and somebody like was fixing something for my computer, and I have like a special mouse, right? Because of my carpal tunnel.
That's
And the
hella
person
cool.
just went on and like grabbed it and and touched all my stuff, and I was like,
Like, I'm gonna have to burn it all.
I know. Panic
Your stuff.
and I was, just trying to seem calm and like waited for her to leave. And I just went and got a shit ton of Clorox wipes and just, oh my God,
well, where'd you get the Clorox wipes? I haven't bought some in
they were in
months.
the office. So like they required to have some in the office, but
but you work in the don't you work for like medical stuff?
No. It's like a student
Diversity.
diversity office and stuff. I'm glad that we don't have students coming in and stuff anymore, because people are just dirty. Like
You're just dirty.
Like I don't like opening doors without like a paper or like
This was before pandemic or right now?
Before pandemic. Like
Oh.
I've always been the type of like I'll open the door after I wash my hands and stuff, I'll grab like a paper and I use it to open the door, or like I'll use my elbow to open like public doors and stuff.
You're
so
like
after all of this happened, my anxiety just went like from here to over here about cleaning shit.
You're like my friend Anne. Anne is like such a germaphobe, but like when I met her in college, I thought she had something with her wrist because she would never open doors. Like I never saw her open doors, like just twisting stuff. Like it was always with her elbow. It was always some weird way. I was like, I never said anything because I thought it was really like, hey, your hands don't work. But then like I started paying attention. It's like clearly she's writing and she's typing. Like it's like no, she's just germophobic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I never really thought about it, but I am scared. Oh, well, not scared, but just.
You guys gotta be scared of Brad. He's just random germ.
I know.
He's just okay. Brad is the only germ I will tolerate.
Okay. Random germ 101.
I won't make you sick, but you'll get sick of me.
Hey.
That's a good one.
But all right, man. We got another card, or does anybody else not have anything to say yet?
I mean, I want to bring up Geo's and just let him know that that's a fear I think everyone or most people do have.
The
Wait,
thing
what's
is,
Geo?
you noticed it, so that's you knowing that you're wanting to change. So with that in mind, I don't think you have to worry too much. I'm not telling you not to worry because I mean,
You can always.
that's not my choice to make.
Sorry, what was Gio's?
I'm scared.
I don't tell people this often, but I'm afraid of becoming my parents. And
okay.
Timber said, "Here's a fun fact. That's why we Indians use right hand for eating, left for others."
Yeah, because you wipe your
Oh yeah, because it's
Wait, y'all wipe your ass with your left hand?
I think
That's
that's
interesting.
done in other countries as well.
yeah.
It's
It's
go. Sorry.
oh no, that's definitely done in other countries where like you use your left hand as the hand that you wipe your ass, and that's why you like shake with your right hand or.
Eat
Oh,
with
I
your right
can't go to the restroom without wipes. Like it's a thing. Like I cannot. I feel dirty if I don't use wipes. I feel like so weird because it's one of those things. And if I don't have wipes when I go to the restroom, I will wash my hands first and then grab like a piece of paper and like.
I'm sorry. So you mean like
Like,
after
get
you
water?
clean yourself, you use wipe? Like is that what you mean?
What do you mean?
Or are you like? So.
Yeah, to clean.
Yeah.
Are you like? Yeah. Okay.
I
Like,
use
sorry.
toilet paper and wipes. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Okay, I'm
supposed
sorry. I
to.
thought you were wiping down like the
seat?
toilet. Or
oh,
the
I
seat.
won't sit in the toilet. Like I'm that person that grabs a shit ton of paper and puts it like around the thing, and then I will sit. Or like I'll get
You
a
guys
wipe.
ever-
I'll clean it, and
Have you
then
ever guys seen the video? Hold on. Have you guys ever seen the
I
video?
don't like public restrooms.
Have you ever seen the video? That's why my immune system's so good. Have you guys ever seen the video of this? It's obviously a podcast episode. There's this dude and this chick, and here I think I should have it on my what's it called on my Twitter. But he's talking about how he doesn't like let the poop fall into the toilet. He has toilet paper on his hand and he puts it under his butt.
So no splash.
and he waits for the poop to fall into his hand, and he drops it into the what's it called and into the toilet paper that's on top of his hand, and he waits for it to drop, and then he drops it in himself.
So no splashback.
Yeah, splashback. He doesn't want any splashback.
I just feel like you're.
Well, I did hear, like, from when I studied abroad, my friend, she was Muslim, and she told me
Here we
that
go.
they use like a water bottle, or like always have a water bottle to clean themselves and stuff, because using just toilet paper actually increases your chances of getting UTIs. So that's why.
I think that's why a lot of countries have like bidets.
Yeah. So she was saying how like US is the highest like ranking of UTIs for people because they don't use water, actually cleans themselves.
All right, guys, here. This is what I'm talking about.
I want one of those toilets.
It's like we all touch shit before.
No, I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to get it. Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit all the time.
No, you're not saying that. You don't. Yeah, you
You're
wipe.
Not wiping, you grab the shit.
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing shit?
Hold on.
Do you got
So
shit stuck in your ass while you're taking?
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo.
Wait, what?
Leave, bro.
With
How do
this
y'all
man,
take this shit? Shit every time? Yo.
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit?
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing shit?
Hold on.
Do you got
So you
shit stuck
telling
in
me-
your ass while
Hold
you're
on.
taking?
Are you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? I don't catch it every time? Yo.
this was a man who was never explained how
How
to
do
shit
y'all
in a
take a
toilet.
Why would anyone explain that?
My nigga.
When you're a child, you're
I'm more
explained you shit in the
disgusted than
toilet.
I
Oh
saw
well,
that
yeah, I
couple
guess,
things.
yeah. I
What
would
are you
have
talking about?
child.
My stomach.
So
is
hold on.
hurt.
So y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No.
What happens if you got runs or something like that? What do you do then?
You wash your hair? Why do you think people wash their hair?
I can feel the embarrassment, dude.
In your hand, bro.
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought.
Dude, I feel so bad because the other day I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, when do they teach us like how to clean yourself, like, and stuff? It's kind of like, when did I realize? Because I mean, I don't watch my family, go to the restroom and stuff until I think like when I was older, and I would just like barge in while my sister's in the restroom or something to talk to her. And then like you realize that everybody cleans and goes to the restroom completely different.
Okay, well that's great.
Well,
My camera's not.
other than front to back, right?
Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to do it, like front
Front
to
to
back.
back.
Yeah,
Like for women, the obvious. For dudes, so you don't get in the taint.
For girls, I mean, so you don't get,
UTIs
for
and-
women, when you don't get,
You don't get shit in your coochie.
you get UTIs because of
Thank you,
that.
Raul.
Yeah.
You're just blunt. Just
Yeah, I mean, so you don't get shit in your coochie.
Is that what you learned in biology before you left?
No,
Early
I
biology is
more
hard.
seasoning.
This is worse than that.
It's worse than I thought. Yeah.
Representing Geo.
So
Yeah.
if I must, I got nothing. Should we go to another card, or do you have one, Raul?
So what you're saying is, do you slap it or do you grab it?
Grab it. If you slap it while doing that, that's all.
Yeah.
No, so,
Get it everywhere.
Although some gas station bathrooms, pretty sure that's what they did.
no, but going back to that video we just saw, does he mean to say that he learned it from somebody else?
Might have.
Or he had to learn it himself.
No,
Like he didn't like the splashback, so he just got it.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, I'm not going to say that's what I did when the water thing happened in Houston and everybody was peeing in the restrooms and it wouldn't flush. But I'm just going to say I didn't want 13 other people's piss all over my ass. So I had to catch my crap and drop it in the toilet.
What water thing?
So a water
Are
pipe.
you telling me you did that?
I had to because I did not want splashback from 12 other people's piss that couldn't be flushed. A water pipe.
So it just got.
a water pipe exploded, so they had to turn it off to make sure that everything was fixed. So for about 3 days, we didn't have any running water.
At the tower.
Yep, at the tower.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
I have a good story to share. Then,
I don't know how I feel about this.
back in high school, I went to the restroom.
Sorry.
I go to the stall on the left because they're the ones somebody's in there. Anyway,
I think you've said this story before.
this toilet is full of crap, just all this nasty shit.
Are we talking like Bono toilet South Park where you just
Toilet-
going up in a spiral?
Toilet crap. I don't whatever. I was like, you know what? I just have to pee, so I'm just gonna contribute to this. So I pee, and then I was like, I wonder what would happen if I flush. Anyway, I flush, and then it's like, and then starts coming back.
And you just run out. You're like, fuck this.
I step back as everything crests and overflows. And the thing is, that's when I noticed that there is somebody in the other stall, and their jeans were on the ground. So this wave of shit water flows over to him, and all I hear is like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Is that scene from Fast Five when they gotta blow up the bathroom in the police station?
I remember you telling me this story, bro. I remember.
I left as quickly as I could so the guy could not come out. I wonder how that story is told, because you're just sitting there taking a crap, and suddenly this wave of water.
Not just water, doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water.
Doo-doo water. Let's get this back. It's not just water that hit his jeans. This poor man had doo-doo water coming at him. And it was not like you can run with your jeans around your ankles. Let's be real. He's stuck. He's like, I gotta wipe. Oh God. What do you do?
What's going on?
See, and this is why curiosity hurts other people, Fernie.
Yes, I remember when he told me this story, bro, and I was dying just as I'm dying right now.
Motherfucking doo-doo water.
I quickly jumped back because it's like, oh, that shit's coming back up.
Your ass if you don't get out there.
Yeah.
Oh crap, dude!
Dude having to build an ark in there, god damn.
Oh my, but y'all, I was how do you leave that situation? He had to finish what he was doing, pull up his
his doo-doo water stained pants. He's got to burn those pants now.
I would definitely burn them. Yeah.
There's that walk of shame just back probably to his dorm and just throwing those out.
Think about it. He had water all under his fucking crotch and legs.
Just a walk of shame with doo-doo water pants.
It wasn't his crotch. It was it wasn't that bad, but
plus, he's probably wearing sandals or something. I'm sure that just adds to it.
Oh, dude!
Right between the toes.
Oh, bro.
Nasty.
Oh, that's yeah. I remember you telling me that, dude. That shit was hilarious. Let's get another card,
I was
please.
just curious. I was like, what's gonna happen?
All right. What do you guys think of doo-doo water?
Objection.
What's it called? Me and the fam went in a mall trip once, on a road trip once. We stopped by a hotel. I walk inside the Lul, and I get devastated. Walk back with anxiety. Walk back out with anxiety.
So I have a question.
It was so bad.
Why did we change the word bathroom from loo? I love the word loo. It sounds so much better than bathroom. I need to go to the loo. It just sounds so much more
sophisticated.
Yeah. Instead, we're I gotta go take a piss in the bathroom.
That's too long.
Loo.
I gotta go to the loo. Bye.
I gotta go to the loo. Yeah, see?
Oh,
why didn't we get away from that? That's why.
You sellouts. Come on, it's a restroom.
Or bathroom and restroom. It's I sometimes just use one or the other, and it's wait, Bathroom
Yeah.
is where you shower. Restroom is just where you go. I don't know. I just
This isn't a soda or pop situation, you know.
or I'm going to the
take a trip
toilet.
to the loo.
Yeah,
I gotta
I'm
use the toilet.
gonna go take a piss in the pisser.
piss off.
I gotta go find a tree to water.
Yeah, actually, I think in Korea you say I'm going to the toilet. Like that's what it's. That's
Well, I
what
know
it's-
somebody. I'm gonna go see a man about a horse.
What are they doing to the horse?
Oh man! All right, bro. Let's get another card so we can
You're
go
gonna
on
learn
break.
to ride tonight, boy.
Okay, who is your greatest teacher and why?
That toilet was my greatest teacher.
Like, run, bitch, run!
Run, bitch.
Don't look back. Never
Run,
look
bitch.
back.
What
Before
goes
you-
back will come up.
Run before you get your ass kicked, bro.
I gotta say, for me, life is my greatest teacher. Falling from ladders, all the other injuries or non-injuries that I probably should have had. They teach you some
Car
stuff.
broken.
Yeah, that
windshield
one.
broke.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. There's been quite a few.
But when has it ever explained anything to me? Life is not a great teacher.
Life
It
is a
never
great
explains
teacher.
to me anything.
Life is a great
Right.
teacher in that if you fall from a ladder, you realize maybe I should have somebody hold that shit. Or if you break a window in your car, you're like, maybe I shouldn't do that again. Or like
Hey, you
in
broke
any kind of sense, like, hey, Brad, don't touch the hot iron, said my mom. And what do? I touch the fucking hot iron.
Yeah,
That's 'cause you're
I
just
got
dumb.
burned the other day and I still have.
Wait, what did you say?
The blister.
Because you're just a
Oh.
dumbass.
Well, I mean, life is a great teacher in that sense. It's like Raul, don't walk in the middle of the street.
Wait,
He
what
Yeah,
hasn't
happened?
learned that yet.
Wait, what happened?
No.
I did have a great English teacher, but I'll say
True.
his name off air.
All right.
Split it
So-
out. Split it out.
For me, my greatest teacher was he passed away a couple years ago, but he was a professor at Southwestern University where I did my undergrad.
Andante carajo.
Daniel Castro. This guy was most likely in Shining Path in Peru, which was like a terrorist group. But one time I was like, Mr. Castro, did you ever kill anyone? He's like, well, sometimes you do things that you have to do. And I'm like, oh, you definitely killed somebody then. Like,
Yeah, that's what that means.
Wait,
Yeah,
he
but
killed someone?
no, that man was like excellent. Like, I wish I could have conversations with him now. Like, now that I'm a little older and I've like allegedly.
Allegedly killed someone.
But I feel like recently I've learned so much from like, I've been, like now with COVID, like a lot of my outside excursions are taking Nola out on long
I'm
walks. and whatnot.
sorry.
And one of the things that I feel like I learned more from little kids, like little kids will be good teachers in the sense like you see like all this crap going around, like happening in the world, but they seem to no care in the world. They're just making up stuff as they go in their imagination. Of
Well,
like,
that's
when
because
did
they
you-
don't get sick and they're not the first to fucking go.
yeah, that's true. And I was like,
They don't understand shit.
And because their life hasn't been whitewashed.
You know, Michael Jordan's my greatest teacher because fuck them kids.
No.
No, no.
Fuck them, bro. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
John, hey, John.
No.
Bad, Brad. Bad.
If
It's
you
like-
couldn't tell, me and Raul would not be having children anytime soon.
No, it's just like whenever you pass by a group of little kids that are playing, like when did I become cynical? Right? Like when did you like? I don't know.
Well, my friend, what's it called? Once the sad realization of life's worries and destructive paths is when you become cynical.
I mean, can we say some like directors on here?
Oh, I was
Like
gonna say my
Kurosawa,
greatest
Tarkovsky.
teacher. My
Tommy-
greatest teacher
Tommy
is the
Wiseau.
cinema. Is the cinema. Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Venom.
My greatest
Bro,
teacher.
it taught
is
me
Mike?
so much. Go over it.
Taught me so much on how a shitty movie can be made
Bloody
for
Bugs Bunny.
so much money and make even more money.
What were you gonna say, Michelle?
That my
Um,
greatest teacher was I think his name is Kishimoto, the Naruto's creator, because Naruto is my teacher. He was the one who helped me.
I will go ahead and finish.
That's it. Yeah.
I will say a couple of there's a couple of people that I want to thank, and I hope that I reached out to her a couple of months ago. I think a year ago, actually.
In a restraining order.
A year ago, and she never answered back. I hope that she's doing well during this time. But I mean, my good old Dr. Suzanne Lalonde, she was the first person who actually told me that basically that if you're not doing what you love, your life basically has no meaning to it. And it's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna go do movies. And then the other person I would say is the good old Dr. Alessandro Carrera, the great Alessandro Carrera, who wrote an incredible book on the films of Federico Fellini. And he is a very big mentor to me, especially in the way that just the way he approaches film criticism, but also in the way that he analyzes film and the way that he views it as an art form that's beyond our comprehension. I would also say Hulk too. He's the way he's just been there to mentor me a lot too. Hamza too. But they're the ones that come to my mind like right off the bat. But yeah, definitely Dr. Lalonde, who was my French literature teacher. Professor in UTRGV. I think that I miss her a lot, and I hope that she's doing well. But there's a lot that I have to thank her about because she was literally the first one to kick me in the ass and say, "Hey, make movies."
Actually, I was the first one to kick you in the ass, but
like literally out of the womb. Bam.
Chisme is my favorite teacher. It taught me a lot about what not to do to friends and people I date.
I have to say also, like, our friends, probably some of the greatest teachers, even the bad friends, where you're just going, because you learn shit from it. Even the bad friends teach you shit.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the news, and then we'll get out because we gotta play some Among Us.
We want to play Among Us.
Want to play Among Us, but and also because my camera died and the other battery was not charged.
There's a dummy battery coming though.
Yeah, the 22nd.
Wait. Before we get into the topic, who would survive, my boy or Brad? Who would get voted off quicker?
Oh, me. Oh, you're me. I would get voted off quicker, like bar none. Like duh. Like everybody will be like, it's Brad, and everybody be like, yeah, probably. Bye.
We got Michelle over here thinking about stuff.
No, Michelle's the only one. I'm like, she's gonna say it's Raul, and I'm okay with that. But then she mishears Oriana say it's Red, and she go, it's Brad. It's like, no, no. What are you doing?
Oh crap! Come on, guys. Thank you to Gabriel. Obrigado, Gabriel. Obrigado. For the $25 donation to the Indiegogo campaign for Before I Leave Film.
Oh, really?
Thank you so much, Gabriel. Yes,
Hey.
good old. It's called Viva Brasil, Viva Brasil.
Muito obrigado, cara. Muito bem.
Muito bem. Yeah, thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you to Russ so much. That means a lot. That means we got a lot of cards to do, but you know what? I don't care. We'll do them all for them.
You don't care because I pay for them.
I said I don't care. We'll do them all for them. I don't care, bro.
Then I'll run out of cards.
That's why now we're gonna have to look at your finances, Raul. Like, what are you doing?
What am I actually doing with this? But I want to check. Hold on. I really want to check where we are at the moment then, because I have to say we got to be like around 65% funded. All right. So at the moment we are at $2,568. We are 64% funded, and we are at $442 away from the next goal.
Ooh. Wait,
So-
when are we seeing results, son? When are we seeing results?
Results?
Yeah,
Results.
your horror movie reaction shit.
Yeah, we need-
Oh yeah. Well, somebody in here has to what's it called?
That's
Get some torrential
Yeah.
rain. Torrential rain. So
What?
we'll talk about that later. Because if I say that, I will be incriminating myself. Let's just say that I need to grab something.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about me.
I
He's
know,
talking
I
about me.
know, I know,
Okay,
I know what that
okay.
means. I know what that means.
Yeah.
He needs to
Yeah.
swim the ocean and grab something for me. But
He needs to talk to a guy about a horse.
Yeah, he needs to talk to a guy about a horse. But let's go ahead and get into it. Fresh off his, great journey right now in Lovecraft Country, and also his great role in the Last Black Man in San Francisco. Jonathan Majors is going to be casted as Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man 3. Of course, the film is being still directed by Peyton Reed. And this is some big news coming out because, of course, it's freaking, Jonathan Majors. I mean, he's been doing a great job. If you guys don't really know about Kang the Conqueror, Aiden gave me some really interesting, knowledge into Kang the Conqueror. And basically saying, like, he's just like this time traveling, kind of villain. And that, he's in one of the comic iterations, he's the father of Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. And there's a lot. This is really cool. I'm really happy for Jonathan Majors. But dude, you're gonna have to do this movie's gonna have to do a lot to convince me that I want to see it, because first Ant-Man, second Ant-Man.
I mean, I think it's really hard just to write the Ant-Man character for what we expect in comics, because his superpower is
Tiny.
talking to ants and being small. So it's not like a Captain America where you can say, yeah, he totally got his powers from a super serum and then he throws a shield and beats Nazis up. Like, Ant-Man doesn't do that shit.
No.
But I will say, I think the casting is great for the villain, from what we've seen in Lovecraft Country. Country, because Raul always says county, and I always have to remember it's Lovecraft Country.
Wait, I thought it was the tri-state area. Love County, tri-state area.
Really? Are you serious?
HBO's gonna sue our ass. It's like, get it right. But from what I see from him in that, and then I think he definitely has the features to what Kang the Conqueror looks like from what I've seen. So I think it's a great casting, and maybe that's what they're trying for. They're like, well, you know what we really missed in the first two Ant-Mans? Actually having a good villain.
Yeah.
They look back at like Black Panther and like, that's when we had a good villain. And then you had good villains after that with Thanos and onward.
Vulture. But Brad, I just hope they don't kill him off in the movie. Use Jonathan Major for more movies to come, please.
Yeah, and that's where I really think they messed up in Black Panther, is because that was probably the best villain they had. Yep.
So for anybody who cares, I know my brother's like, fuck, another superhero movie? I don't care. But Michelle and Luis, go ahead and throw it out there. What do you guys think about Jonathan Majors playing Kang the Conqueror?
You want to go first, Michelle?
You can go first, because I don't know who the actor is, but I do like Ant-Man, so
neither.
that's why I'm looking for it.
Yeah. I like Ant-Man. I don't know what I was talking about. Paul Rudd kills it. He's funny. Michael Pena also kills it. I'm always.
Oh, you love the stereotypical fast talking Mexican, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What do you mean?
I don't like that they do that, but at the same time, like, it's really funny just because I do have family members, or like I know people who are like that just go on a tangent, like. And my mom's one of those. Like, she'll like explain from the very beginning, and we're like, Mom, what's the actual, like, where were you going with this? Or like, I will do that to her, and I'll be like, wait, so why? Wait. Like, what was it that you wanted to? Yeah, well, I'm getting there. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, the character's me, so it's bad that they put it in a movie, but
it's mad. It makes me mad.
Like, it perpetuates that, like, that thing, like that. What's it called?
Wait a minute, Luis. You just said you're fast talking.
Not with you guys. Not with you guys.
Okay, I've been in a shit
Not with
ton
you guys.
of these with you, and then in Among Us, and like, you don't fucking talk fast at all.
I mean, in Among Us, I do kind of, because I mean, I put out Ari 2 times, like blaming her and stuff, and then I've done it with who I forgot who else it was. But not with you guys. I do it with my family because I'm.
I think my strategy from now on is just gonna blame Raul. That's all I'm gonna do.
Fuck you, man.
I'm down with that.
Unless he's
Just
dead.
blame
then we're
Raul.
not- Dude, I saw
fully support
Raul vent. I like literally saw him vent just now.
What's the name of the villain?
Kang the Conqueror. So he's like this time traveling villain, and
I gotta say that name is kind of hokey.
Yeah,
Damn Kang.
Well,
Kang
just
the
with the
Con-
Conqueror, the whole thing is just kind of hokey. Like I think if you just left it as Kang,
Yeah.
which they would probably end up doing.
Kang, what's up? What's your name? Kang.
I mean, Kang, do you like Tang? I'm
Yeah,
done.
of course.
I will watch it because I like it, and I think like what is it? Paul Rudd. That's his name, right?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I really like Paul Rudd's relationship with his daughter. Like, I always, I just like that relationship. But I mean, then again, I also have daddy issues, so why? I think it's so sweet, like all this stuff.
Sorry.
I want to see what they do because she is grown up after Endgame.
Yes,
so-
Yeah,
exactly.
she's probably gonna become the next Tank Girl or whatever the fuck it is, bro.
Yeah,
He sounds done.
like that.
I think Timber literally
I
just
also
said
like
Kang
that.
Wang.
Kang Wang.
Egwing.
There's a great hold on. I don't want to get this wrong, but there is a great film by Muhammad Ali called When We Were Kings.
I think I've seen it.
The
Why are we bringing this up?
Muhammad Ali, the
Boxer?
wrestler, and the
When We Were Kings is a documentary. It's about an hour and 30 minutes long. So it's a pretty great film about
what? No, come here.
We Were Kings because of what's it called? I remember one time I found a meme of that film, but it has like the Kunta Kinte what's it called hats on it, and it says when we was Kangs. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Muhammad Ali film. I have it in my Criterion. Yep, I have it in my Criterion. Guys. Yep. Yeah. It's a pretty damn good movie.
Nola, what's
So,
your opinion on comic book movies, Nola? No.
Bro, they can eat shit.
Yeah, Tom.
They can eat shit. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here because we got to play some Among Us. But also, if you guys are listening on your podcast feeds, make sure you go leave a rate review on your podcast app of choice. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, because I don't know when the fuck I'm going to upload this to YouTube because I still need to edit out the last couple of episodes. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead and go and subscribe and like. Do whatever you want to do on there. Honestly, fuck YouTube. But at the same time, go and show us some love there.
Fuck you, but love you.
Anchor's where
We're just a little bit unsteady.
just Anchor and Twitch is where we. Anchor and Twitch are our main girls, and what's it called? What's it called? YouTube.
No. Twitch is our main girl.
Yeah, Anchor
is our side chick.
No. Anchor's been
Anchor's our ride or die. Twitch is the one that we have to be seen with.
Girl, because we've been with her since 4 years, bro. But Twitch is our side chick. We seem to be spending a lot more time.
YouTube is that bad girl you keep going to, even though you shouldn't.
We're like, that'll get us views. We know it.
Yeah. But as always, you can also go to the nerdcore.com to check out a bunch of wonderful stuff and a bunch of articles. I'm also going to start adding some writing to my website, raulemendoza.com. I've got a piece that I'm writing about how the pandemic has really, made me scale back on my photography, and it's kind of made me not feel like the artist that I thought I was when I was actually taking photos. So if you want to read some writing about that, you can go and check out my website. Also, I updated the website with a bunch of my new photos that I've took in the last months. So go and check that out. But also, I want to make sure you guys are following us on wherever we are, and that's where you can find that on nerdcore.com. As always, from the bottom to the top, let's get some plugs.
Me.
To the top.
Yeah, so I blame Raul 2020. You can find me on Instagram at Luigi on IG.
Son.
You
probably could.
Bro. You get voted out.
Yeah.
Fuera, chacal, fuera, bro. Instagram, Luigi on IG, twitch.tv/LUIGS. And you can check out my portraits as well. I haven't updated it because of Rona. Not a lot of people want to work with photographers at the moment, which I get. But you can check it out at lagportraits.com.
That's when you just wait. What happened to LuisGarciaProductions.com?
Stop paying for it. Switched it up.
Time for me to buy a domain.
So you
You can.
Luis Garcia Productions is back in action.
Because I remember it was I paid tuition and I forgot that I did the monthly thing, so it didn't have the thing and it got shut off. So I was like fine with it.
Wait,
and then
so
I
you
got the
decided to
yearly
just
now.
make another free site?
No, this one isn't free.
What is it, dude? Wait,
It's Squarespace.
What? Hold on. What's it called? LAG.
I bought the domain.
Oh, you
for a
bought the
year.
page. Okay. LAG. What? LAG
LAGportraits.com.
Portraits.
I need to remake a bunch of other stuff that I have notes on. I just haven't. I don't want to do it because I'm.
Luis Garcia Production.
No. Just LAG Portraits.
I know what you're saying, but I know what I'm looking for.
Oh, you're actually buying it? I thank you for the early Christmas present, Brad.
No, they don't have the .com.
No,
Brad's
he's buying it for himself, dude.
I know.
Brad,
I'm that's
I
why
like
I'm
Brad's
joking.
idea. Invest in your friend's future by taking their domain names.
RaulAlejandroMendoza.com.
I mean, my site is RaulAMendoza.com just because it's easier to put that into the search.
That don't matter.
LuisFReyes.com. What's it called? PMichelle.com.
Do you think if I ever become a famous writer, I'm going to keep that name, dude? I'm going straight up.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you're lucky, Raul.
Luke
I think that was
Smith?
taken.
Luke Smith is my name.
Oh, actually, no, it's not. I can get that for $12 a year.
Which one?
RaulAlejandroMendoza.com.
That's a long ass
How do you
fucking.
make a website? I want to learn how to do that.
I
will
use
teach-
Squarespace. Yeah.
I use WordPress.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
let
I
me
use Squarespace. That one's pretty easy.
And you can make like stuff like if you click on something and have it like pop
Yeah,
up.
you can create it to your own needs for Squarespace. Like if you want to make a portfolio of your work, it has options for portfolios and stuff, and then you can add articles.
But now, if you also want to have a blog, and put your writing, WordPress is just the best one because it's also less expensive, and there's a lot more customization you can add to it, and also they give you like templates that you can use. So like
Queen Weave with 3 E's for each is also available.
She's thinking about it. She's thinking.
I'm thinking about because I was actually just thinking about I mean Raul got money to film
To support you.
and I'm gonna start an Indiegogo so that people can fund me my study abroad.
That's basically what lonelyonlyfans.com is when Raul's done with his Indiegogo. We're just gonna have it send it to random shit.
Yeah. So what's called? This is my site, Michelle. I built this site myself. This is my homepage.
It shows that you built it yourself.
Yeah. And then
Damn.
you go over here to my filmmaking page. There's my
Hey,
stills.
Brad,
There's
can
a
you
real-
look up the Furnicane.com? I need to lock that down.
Let's see.
My photography, digital and film. Nothing's loading right now because
That
the
is
internet.
available for $12 a year.
I also have a broadcasting page. All of that. What's it called? That's my blog that I'm gonna just work on that.
So
My About Me page.
Blame Raul2020.com is also available.
Blame Raul.
Content. But then Michelle, if you look at the nerdcore.com, I also built that site myself.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying so that like if I get funding for like that study abroad opportunity I was talking to you guys about to go to Japan, I'll stream that shit like the whole time, and I'll be like, here's what's going on while I'm in Japan.
All right.
That'd be fun.
That works, yeah.
And then
I
like
was talking
other than
about
taking
building a
us,
website because I think I
that's
was
how it is.
telling you, Raul, about how I need to do this event, like this really big event for the university, and I wanted to do something similar to what the damn it, I forgot the con.
Oh, DC Fandom
The DC
did.
Fandom, yeah. So I wanted to do something like that, but I mean, of course, I don't have the money and shit to do the same thing that they did.
Yeah.
But like a cheaped out like version.
All right.
I can get that done.
Where can they find you? Where can they find you, Widow?
All right, they can find me on Instagram under the Furnicane, just as it's spelled right there. You'll find a lot of beautiful photos of my dog Nola, a lot of dope memes and books that I listen to or read.
Michelle, where can I find you?
You can find me on Twitter as Queen Weave, like it's written right there with 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weave. And apparently we're starting a website at one point, so
that I own now.
Never mind. JK.
You know what they say? Invest in your friends, and you'll never go broke.
You never go broke.
Yeah, well, that, or you can find me also on Instagram at _Michelle with 2 E's, Ochoa with 2 A's. Again, no sugar daddies, please, and follow one of the beautiful people.
Oh, fuck that. Sugar daddies. Go to beforeleavefilm.com, please.
SugarDaddies.com.
Michelle, no sugar.
That's actually up for $12 a year.
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why. Okay, go, Brad.
Yeah.
Where's Raul?
I'm right here, Brad. Go.
Oh, what the fuck you want? Random Germ 101 everywhere. Blah, blah, blah.
All right. And as always, you can find me at the Nerd Chicken on both Instagram and Twitter. Please, guys, beforeleavefilm.com. Let's make this happen, guys. Please. Let's do this. Let's get this story out there.
And he's out there. He's out there. He is out there, guys.
Please, guys, let's make this story happen. Let's make it happen, guys. You know, it's not just what's it called. It's not just important for the community that it's about. It's important for all of us to be able to understand and get to know people that we don't know on a daily basis, and really understand that the way that identity is formed and all that wonderful stuff. So you know, go and make this happen, guys. We're almost there. We're really almost there.
And guys, I just want to throw out there that if we make this film, we can also make the sequel after I return.
After I return. Where Natalia comes back and she's like,
with a vengeance.
She controls the army of Mordor. And yeah. All right, man. With that being said, it's been a lot of fun. You can find us tomorrow, the same place, the same damn time.
And we'll probably be streaming other stuff before and after that.
Yeah, we're going to be streaming that Call of Duty beta most of this weekend. So, guys, take care. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Socially distance. Wear a mask. Wrap it before you tap it. Don't do drugs. And
no glove, no love.
No glove, no love. That's right. And more
cushion.
Drugs. More cushion. More cushion for the pushing. And
make sure you wear a mask while.
Yeah. Make sure you wear a mask while you eat pussy, man. That's how it fakes it better. And as always,
First Bandit, yes, it does mean Among Us.
Yeah.
If you hop onto our Discord, we'll be there in a few.
You know, like
cut some cake.
Yeah, cut a slice of Keon's cake. And with that being said, Bradley, send him out.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to all my great co-hosts here, Michelle, Fernie, Luis. I appreciate all of you. To all the listeners out there, all patron supporters, you are also appreciated. Maybe not in the same form, but definitely in my heart. Thank you to all those in chat who joined us today. Timber, Burst Bandit. I don't know. Who else was in here? Eden.
It made me hard.
Geo. Damn right. Who else? Andrew. Yeah, okay. So everybody in chat, all those who follow us on social media, all those who like to play random video games with us, we love you all. And I guess with that said, let's get to the killing and to saying sus a lot. Young Yoda out.
Just love sucking people and then